Hey, what's up? We're back for another video. How y'all doing? Happy Monday. Happy Monday, happy Monday, happy Monday. How y'all doing? Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate you. Let's go ahead and speak to everybody as we always do because we don't like to be rude. Thank y'all for being patient. My apologies for being slightly late because I don't like to be, but when I'm trying to get other things done before I go live, honey, sometimes things get a little pushback. Y'all get it. Rose Armstead, thanks for being here. That's my mom. Thank you. Darlene Mungum, thanks for being here. Sunny Days, I see you. Mary Giles, I see you. I see you. I see you. Sheila Washington, thanks for being here. Tanisha Martin, thanks for being here. Who else? KBR, my other mod is in the building. Thanks for being here. Ms. Pruitt is in here. Good morning. Tammy Fox, good morning. Good morning, Brown Eyes. Good morning, Michelle Tuff. Good morning, Angela. Good morning, Siobhan Foster. Good morning. Good morning, Carla Burrell. Good morning. Good morning, George Janice. I'm sorry. Good morning if I messed your name up. Good morning. I see y'all piling in. Thank y'all for being here. Who else? Felicia, I see you. Deborah Johnson, Gloria Eden. M. Jackson. Okay, notary service. Get your notary services done with Miss Jackson over here, okay? Shirley Terry, thanks for being here. Be Wiser. Mercy Tender, thanks for being here. Carla Gas, thanks for being here. Joyce Pick, thanks for being here. Virginia, what is that? Virginia Reed, thanks for being here. These names, y'all, it's slowing me down since they changed it over here on StreamYard. My God. Shelly Maddox, thanks for being here. Darling Mungum, again, thanks for being here. Coletta Passmore, Delilah T, thanks for being here. Ronnie, thanks for being here. D Nice, hey, D Nice, thanks for being here. Playtime, thank you for being here. Big Steak, thanks for being here. Vicky Benson, thanks for being here. I see y'all steady coming in. Tiffany Thompson, I see you. Yes, honey, Yvette Bell. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Is everybody woke? Everybody woke? Everybody woke? Everybody woke? All right, everybody woke. Let's see. I'm about to check. Hey, let's wake up. Wake it up. Before we get the show started, wake it up. Hey, wake it up. Everybody tap the light. Hey, hey. Yeah, let's go. All right, YouTube approved. All right, just in case anybody was wondering. Let's get into my show. All right, everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. Hopefully you guys got your coffee and your tea and you're getting where you need to be this morning, okay? Yes, I love y'all down. Thank y'all for being here and spending your morning with me. We got some great topics to get through, so let's jump on in, all right? Y'all know we like to get a little political BS out the way first and a little news happening so y'all will be in the know, all right? But let's go ahead and jump on into it, okay? Because we got a good show for y'all. And surprisingly, my Monday is a little slow, so I can push back just a little bit. Because maybe I'm gonna push these reports out, and I'm gonna have a little chill time. So we ain't gonna be working too hard. And y'all know Friday, okay? Friday is a holiday, all right? It's the 4th of July. It's the 4th of the month, right? Fireworks, grilling, okay? Some of y'all gonna be traveling and whatnot. Y'all be safe, okay? So yeah, it's a holiday Friday. So hallelujah. I'll be partaking in that as well. So hallelujah to that. Let's get into the show. Yeah. Y'all ready to be off on Friday? I'm glad the 4th fell on a Friday this year. Like, oh my God, an extended weekend. Who don't need one, right? Who don't need an extended weekend? I can take another day. Hell, we all need it, right? Somebody said, yes, Lord, traveling. Come on, travel, darling Mungum. Be safe, love, all right? Be safe. Said his name changes. Oh, yeah. All right, so let's get into it, honey. Let's get into an update. So it said a suspected gunman found unalive, you guys, with a firearm nearby of, what is that, Canfield Mountain in Darlell. I think that's how you say it, Ohio. Idaho. Damn it, mine eyes. Let me pray for myself. All right. So Idaho, honey, after firefighters were unalived in an ambush. Child, I'm here reading like I ain't been to school nowhere. All right, let's get into it. Y'all see this? All right, Sheriff County, a sheriff of, what is it, Tunica County. All right. Y'all see that, child? That's the paperwork from the Popos. Ooh, child. All right, so let's get into the news portion so y'all will understand.
With a Fox News alert now, there is an active shooter situation developing in Idaho. As you look at your screen right now, multiple firefighters have been ambushed and shot while responding to a brush fire in the city of Coeur d'Alene. Reports say multiple people have been injured. Police are asking people to avoid this area, and a press conference is scheduled for later this hour. We will bring you any new updates as we get them. Meantime, we do have a Fox News alert now. There is an active shooter situation developing in Idaho. As you look at your screen right now, multiple firefighters have been ambushed and shot while responding to a brush fire in the city of Coeur d'Alene. Reports say multiple people have been injured. Police are asking people to avoid this area, and a press conference is scheduled for later this hour. We will bring you any new updates as we get them.
Yeah, people are crazy out here. So as you guys can see, active power, honey, and active power was on the loose out there in Coeur d'Alene? How you say it, child? Or Idaho. I don't think it was one of us. I don't think it was one of us out there acting fool this time. Okay, I don't know. Something about when the weather gets hot. Okay, motherfuckers coming out of their house on some shit like this right here. And this is what we don't like. That's why I say if you're going to be out, honey, be safe, be alert, be looking around, because baby, you don't know who is out here ready to be on the mess. We already know we done pissed off Iran, so I'm still looking out for them suckers. They might not have no shit wrapped around their head when they come up over here on the mess, because they got to be in disguise, right? They got to be up here. They got to be out here on the disguise. So I'm watching. All right, if you got a dot in the middle of your forehead, all that. I know y'all probably got nothing to do with it, bitch. I'm watching. Black people, if y'all come out of the house with a towel on your head, I don't give a damn if you just washed your hair and you got a towel on your head and you come out, I'm thinking you on the bullshit. I'm sorry. I'm going to think you might be an Iranian out here. So, F all that. Don't come out of your house. Kimmy, I just got out of the shower. I ain't do nothing. I don't care. Get that shit off your head, because now I'm going to think you suspect. All right? But, yeah. So, active pow on the loose. All right, let's move on. Girl. All right, somebody else out here that's infiltrating. Now, men are posing. Let's go ahead and share so y'all can see. Yeah, be watching, honey. Be watching. The Lord said, be you also ready. I'm always on ready, baby. I'm always on ready. I'm talking about always on green, baby. All right, finger on the ready. All right, so men are posing as ICE agents to R-word Latina women, you guys. And this is what they know. Let's get into this. Shout out to Sean Stop Me, because I was scrolling and I saw this. I said, ooh, fair use. We about to look at it. Yes, we are. Because everybody needs to be in the know. You might look Latino, okay? You might look a little Latino or something and be out here and one of these fake ass ICE agents snatch your ass up, and then you be out here and be another statistic. So let's get into this, all right? Because baby,
men are posing as ICE officers to assault and rape Latinas. Here's what we know. In Brooklyn, a man told a 51-year-old Latina woman he was an ICE agent. He led her to a stairwell, tried to rape her, beat her, and stole her phone and purse. In North Carolina, a man pretended to be an ICE agent and threatened to deport a woman if she didn't have sex with him. Please stay safe. Try to travel in groups when you can and carry legal self-defense tools like pepper spray, bear mace, or a personal alarm. But always check your state's laws to make sure what you're legally allowed to carry, since this varies by state. However, beware. Using force against a real officer, even in self-defense, can carry serious legal consequences. This is exactly why clear identification matters, and why agents who refuse to identify themselves pose serious risks. Across the country, masked men in plain clothes are pulling people into unmarked cars with no names, no badges, and no accountability. In response, California Senator Sasha Renee Perez introduced the No Vigilantes Act, requiring anyone doing enforcement to show a name, badge, or ID, or face investigation by local police. At the federal level, Representative Adriano Espaillat introduced the No Secret Police Act, which would ban face coverings for any officer interacting with the public. California has the chance to lead, but only if we show up. If you live in the state, call your representatives and demand a yes vote. If you live elsewhere, push your lawmakers to introduce similar protections. Everyone deserves to know who's enforcing the law. Make sure to follow us for more updates. Men are posing as ICE officers to assault and rape Latinas.
So be safe out there. If you guys know anything about ICE, they're going not most, but all. If you ever see ICE and how they operate, they're going to identify themselves, and usually they will have their badges like around their neck, like like their badge. They have it around their neck where they identify themselves if and when they come up to you in order to arrest you, approach you, question you, whatever the case may be. So they're going to identify themselves. They're going to have on body cam. All of those things will be present. So if you just see some regular schmegular person walking up, hi, I'm from ICE, you haven't identified yourself, I'm going to be very suspicious. And you're probably going to go ahead and get that mace in your face and whatever comes after that. Okay. Yeah. Do you like Swiss cheese? Maybe not on your sandwich if you're on that shit. All right. Let's continue. Okay. Keep your eyes on. Yeah, you heard it. You heard it. All right. Brittney Griner, honey. Brittney Griner is on the BS. Now, all this prayer that I don't went up for you, Brittney Griner. I know you ain't out here on this mess right here. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. Brittney Griner. Shout out to U.S. Lifetime. Let's get into what U.S. Lifetime had to say about Brittney Griner after we done prayed you back to the United States of America while your ass was over there in Russia and I had to cut your damn dreads off over there working in the hot ass sun in the freezing cold weather. Done caught up at the airport. Now I said, breaking news, Brittney Griner hints that she might leave America and might move to Russia if she's pushed too far. So now you mad enough to go back to the place you didn't want to be. Okay, says WNBA superstar Brittney Griner just made a statement that shook the entire U.S. and she says that if she continues to be pushed into a corner by pressure and criticism, that she will leave America and refuse to represent the country, even choosing Russia as her next destination. What the hell, girl? Do you know how many people prayed that your ass would be back over here, even when they had to do the trade-off for your ass to come back? And how you cried whenever your ass got back on American soil, and for you to make a crazy message like this, that you would go back to Russia, a place that they hate you and treated you like shit when you were over there because of the criticism that you're receiving while you're here. Everybody get criticism. Get tougher skin. If you're an athlete, if you're a person, if you're an athlete or whoever you are, public figure, you're gonna get it. So if you don't have tough skin to deal with everything that people have to say about you, about your lifestyle, whatever it is about you, how tall you are, whatever it is, if you have that much going on with you, work on your self-esteem to where people can't fuck with you. I keep telling people, for those of you that watch me, I say this all the time. When you love yourself, nothing that anybody can say about you can damage you, can hurt you, can pierce you. Why would she feel that way? What is being said that's so strong that makes you want to pack up your bag and go back to a place that the president of the United States worked diligently to get your ass back on American soil because the Russians were treating you like shit. You had so many things against you. One, you're black. Two, you're gay. Three, you tall as hell, so you stick out among everybody else. Four, you're an athlete, so you're making all this good money, which is what you went over there to do in the first place, because they pay them well. The female athletes over in Russia, when they fly over there, they get paid well. And you just so happen to have some shit in your bag that shouldn't have been there that you say you forgot was in there. I mean, I don't know about you. When I'm packing my shit, I'm getting ready to go to the airport, knowing that, I'm about to travel and I got to go through all these safety and stop points. I'm not about to have no shit in my bag that's going to have me held up, mace, all that shit. You got to check your bag. Check your bag, because they're gonna check it. You can't even get out of this bitch with a fingernail clipper now since 9/11. So how, girl, you shouldn't have had no residue or nothing in your bag. So now for you to fix your lips to say, shout out to U.S. Lifetime, that you are getting so criticized and under so much immense pressure that you will leave America and refuse to represent the country, the same country that brought your ass back so they wouldn't unalive you over there in them damn slave camps that they found your ass. That made you change your whole identity of cutting your hair, something that is a woman's virtue. She had long dreads too. She got off the plane. I said, who is this? When elder bars get locked up in in Russia. But that's what the fuck I thought it was. Ass got off like, so I've been thinking about you. I said, why they trading El DeBarge off? What was that? Why El DeBarge getting up off the plane? I thought they were bringing home Brittney Griner. You got off that bitch looking like El DeBarge. That's what it looked. That's what it sounded like. Cause I've been thinking about you for quite a while. You're on my mind. That's what I thought. I said, the fuck is this? Okay, girl, work on yourself. Okay, work on yourself. Didn't you just have a baby? You got a little baby that's probably not even a year old yet. Yeah, I asked her like El DeBarge getting off the plane. She did. You did, Brittney Griner. I don't want to push you to go to Russia. I hope this don't push you to go ahead and move to Russia after what I'm saying. Okay, I hope this don't get to you in a way where you got to go ahead and pack it up and go on back to Russia where you ain't want to be in the first damn place. Okay, yeah. Cause I've been thinking about you. Ass was singing Secret Garden and everything. I'll take good care of you. Yeah, okay. Get your ass off the plane, girl, and go home. Comb your curls. Put your do-rag on and sit your ass down and reflect. And stop letting people get to you. Okay, you real emotional like Carl Thomas. Now I be seeing when you playing the game. Now you pushing and wanting to be fighting and shit while you playing. Girl, calm down. Do you not know people are going to come for you now that they can fuck with you? That they know that things bother you. Never let a person see your slip hang. Never give them ammunition over you. Always guard yourself. Keep your armor on. Don't never let a bitch see you sweat and get you to a point where they know they got you. If they know they can say something to you and criticize you in a way that's going to get you to a point where you want to quit and give up, you've given them everything. You're a great ball player. I hear she's getting ready to be coaching here soon. Girl, calm down. You have a wife who loves you. You just had a newborn child. Be who you are and stop allowing people to tell you who you are. Okay, by judging you. People gonna judge you, baby. They judge Jesus Christ. And that did not stop him from performing miracles and being Jesus Christ. I'm just saying. You got to get to a point where you don't give a fuck, baby. You do. You do. It's called Hollywood. It's called entertainment. It's called being a public figure. You got to get to a point where you don't care. You got to get to a point where you don't give a fuck. That's what it is. Pardon me. I'm sorry, older people watching me. Because y'all know my mouth child go there. But let's move on. Girl, bye. No, ma'am. No, ma'am, Pam. We ain't taking that this morning, Brittney. Get your ish together. No, ma'am. All right. Your husband said I'm crazy. Indeed, I am. All right. I am all the way crazy. All right. So let's continue to be crazy, honey. Nelly. Now, I finally got a chance to go ahead and watch the episode. All right. Finally got a chance to watch the episode. Now, there's some things that I saw in there that I loved and some things that I did not like. Let me go ahead and say this about you, Nelly. You have children already, so you know the process. This should be an easy transition for you and Ashanti with this new baby. And I did not like hearing that you, first of all, were putting her in a space to where she felt uncomfortable by bringing to her that you were going to be performing at the inauguration for Trump. Ashanti was not feeling it. Her mother was not feeling it. She looked at you like, bitch, you know better. You getting ready to have my shit fucked up over here because you want to be out here trying to chase a bag. Like all money ain't good money, as they say. Performing at inauguration was not a good look. And then people started, not liking Ashanti and kind of giving her that heat a little bit because of her attachment to you. And I didn't like that. I really didn't like that. Okay, now he had some things to say. We're going to talk about that. We're going to also talk about a few things that I saw from the show, and I'm going to play a couple clips so that we can kind of address it. Because to be honest with you, to sit here and review that whole damn show, it really wasn't about that. It really wasn't something like that was the first episode. All right, it really wasn't something that okay, so in the beginning of the episode, I ain't got to do that shit. I'm going to let you know what happened in the episode enough to where you're going to be like, oh, okay. All right, so let's get into this. Nelly continues to defend his performance at inauguration and Shay's Kamala Harris. Let's get into this because I don't like this. No. All right. So it says that there are so many of you that would dump on the two black men that married to black women that has black children because the woman of color with the white husband and white kids says it didn't win. Was that a dig at Kamala? I wouldn't think that Kamala, from what I checked on, she black. Okay. I mean, to be honest with you, every black person ain't all black. We all mixed with something. Go back and read and look at your ancestry back then. All right. We are all mixed with something. The master was sleeping with us too, in case you didn't realize it. So that would make some of us of Caucasian descent. Okay. You wonder why you got good hair out here? You mixed. Because real ninja hair ain't good hair. All of us mix with some shit. I promise you. I promise you. I got good hair. I mix with something. I tell you that. I don't know everything I mix with. But let's get into it. This is what Nelly had to say. I'll put whatever up. Me and Snoop do more in the community and have been doing for over 20 years against any of you that are just on here talking trash and have no stats to back up what you mean to the community. From the Black families that we employ to the Black children that we help every day and all year through our nonprofits, whether we're sending kids to schools on scholarships to HBCU or helping young Black boys, okay, in a in-law gang central with his junior football programs, which many players have went on to go to the NFL and live their dreams. And on top of that, we are Black men married to beautiful Black women with Black children, should be inspiring to most, but that some of y'all have a problem with because the prosecutor who has probably locked up more Black men than we've helped women of color with the white husbands and white kids did not win the election, meaning Kamala Harris, okay, says, again, I reiterate, I did not campaign for anyone. I do not tell people who to vote for. I respect and love our country from top to bottom, good and bad. And I am very aware that it's a lot of things in this country that we need to work on, okay? Says that the rights is too far and the left is too far left. Says that I'm a military baby with a grand uncle. What that got to do with it? With you performing at inauguration of the person who is now destroying the country, who should be impeached in this very moment. Right, this moment right here. He should be impeached for invoking a war. I don't give a damn if it was 10, 15 days. It shouldn't have been one day because we didn't have shit to do with what was going on with Iran. Really didn't. But because you want to flex your power and show your authority, you put millions, billions of people's lives in danger. So this is the person you got up there singing with. Wait a minute now. Whoa, on that shit. For what? Looking like a coon-ass ninja. And I'm going to say it, Nelly, I like you. You fine and all that. But that was a coon-ass move for you, sir. And then to talk about Kamala, the person who could have really turned this country or helped turn this country around, because it's a mess. It's a mess. Let me just tell you, each time a president go into office, they got a lot of bullshit to reverse that was already put in place by the person before them. So Kamala winning the election, and I hear she's getting ready to be running for governor. I just saw that in another post. Shout out to her. Shout out to her. I'm going to tell you how this situation should have happened. Okay. I feel like had Biden not been able to carry out his term as the president, he should have went ahead and stepped down to allow Kamala to step up and go ahead and right some of the wrongs that were already done or carry on whatever he put into place. Yeah, that's how I feel. Then when the election took place, it could have been the other way around. I feel like we could have won the election, and I feel like the election was stolen because he was working with, y'all know who. Y'all know who. But in this case with you, Nelly, that was a coon move. I don't give a damn if you do write a whole fucking book report that I just read about your reasoning for doing it. I don't care. Thank you for helping the Black community. Thank you for marrying a Black woman and having Black kids. That's what you're supposed to do. Okay, we'll give you that because a lot of athletes and a lot of celebrity men don't do that when they come up on some real money. They don't do that. But at the end of the day, the decision that you made not only affected you, but it affected Ashanti. She caught a lot of heat publicly on social media. People didn't want to support her because you supported Trump. And you can say all day long, no, I was just going to perform. Performing for Trump was supporting Trump. It was his inauguration. It wasn't Obama's. It wasn't Kamala's. We just got to be one thou wow. Let's move on. I ain't got to stay on it long. Let's get into this Nelly and Ashanti stuff because, baby, they catching some heat. When I saw this episode, I said, I know you lying. All right, let's go ahead and share. Let's go ahead and share because I did promise y'all I would talk about this show, and I will. All right, I will. I already have my DVR set. Every time it come on, I will watch it. And we will discuss what happened on said episode. Let's get into this scene right here. Ashanti questions how Nelly can sleep through their son crying. The rapper, which is Nelly, says that he'll give his wife the world, but he is not changing any diapers. Women that have children who are married or you with your significant other, put a 1 in the chat if your significant other got up in the middle of the night to help you with your child or you guys' child, whether it means making a bottle, changing a diaper. Put a 1 in the chat. Let me get a poll. Because mine sure did. Matter of fact, we did shifts. Okay, so I could sleep and get my rest. Because you know, as women, first-time mothers, when you're having small babies, you're very tired. Some women were dealing with postpartum. You don't know what she's dealing with. So to let her know you're not going to support her in that capacity is very weak on your part. And then to say that shit out loud like it's nigga, no, that's weak of you. You have children, so you know the process. You have baby mamas who bore your kids, so you know the process and how tedious it is for a first-time mom. She's new at everything when it comes to this. So nigga, you laying there with your grill gleaming and she is up tired as fuck. Because you know when you got a new baby in the house, a few days old, a few months old, it's hard. I went through that shit. I was tired as fuck, but I love my baby. And those first few days at home, I couldn't sleep well because I was like, oh my God, is he going to put the cover over his head? Y'all know new time moms, if you that way. Oh my God, is my baby going to pull the cover up over his head? Is the baby going to be suffocating? Like I had all kinds of shit going through my mind while I'm trying to sleep. But we took shifts because he understood the assignment. So he would let me sleep, y'all, for hours. He learned how to change the baby and make the bottles. And that helped me out so much. And this is all Ashanti needed from Nelly. You could tell when he talked about it, she just kind of looked like, yeah, no, I don't agree with that. Like it's giving you wanted this baby, so you do it. I'm just going to be here, you know, any financial you need, I got you. It takes a village. And if the two of you sat down, because they said the baby was planned, so if this was in the planning, then, you know, it's just understood, Nelly, being that you are already a father, that you would help her in whatever capacity that she needed you to take the load off her. You are help her meet that obligation by being the best mother she can be. She can't be the best mother she can be if she's tired as fuck, if she is sleep deprived, if she, y'all feel me? Yeah, we deal with a lot as mothers because the baby got to get up every few hours and eat. So that's also cutting your sleep. You can't sleep through it and just let the baby cry. Right? I thought that was very weak of him to say that. I was like, what the hell, Nelly? All right, let's get into it, honey. Shout out to Shane.
I'm split about his tour. My first response is I'm super happy for him for putting it together. The wife and mommy side of me is like, let me call Live Nation because I don't like this at all. Now, the wife side of me and mommy side of me is a little sad. You know, daddy's going to be gone for a long time.
I think it'll be fine.
Just the baby. It's a lot.
Well, listen, it's all you. I ain't gonna even lie. You know, I ain't got nothing for him.
Absolutely not, I know.
Until he can say, I'm hungry, until he can say, I need to use the bathroom, it's going to be a lot easier to happen. But as soon as he started walking, I told him, I said, enjoy it. Because as soon as he gets to walking and talking, he with the crew.
I'm trying to understand, how is it that you just sleep through when he starts crying?
Do y'all really be up at night? I heard about it.
You know what? I'm split.
Did y'all hear this? Y'all hear this? He's saying until the little baby can walk and talk, that's pretty much on you. I'm not getting up. I'm sleeping. I'm sleeping through the night. Until the little baby get up and can walk and talk, then he can hang out with me and the homies. But until then, man, I don't give a damn if you're tired and you need, I don't care. It's on you. This is what you wanted. You wanted this damn baby at almost 40 something years old. Yeah, you got to get up because I'm sleeping. I got to get up and hang with the homies. Nelly, the audacity. What the hell?
I'm split about his tour. My first response is I'm super happy for him for putting it together. The wife and mommy side of me is like, let me call Live Nation because I don't like this at all.
Now, he said in another clip I saw last night that he would give her as many nannies that he needs. But at some point, you got to take your shirt off and have skin-to-skin bonding with your baby. You want your baby to know who you are, your smell, your touch, everything about you, your voice. Can't put it all on her, because then it's going to have some resentment. She is going to low-key resent you. She loved the hell out of you. Ashanti loved that. I think Ashanti might love Nelly more than she loved herself. That's not even no shade. I'm just saying the level of love that she got for this man. I just watched the two of them. It's just, she's just so giggly and just so, you know, when you be in love, when you fall in love, when you really fall for a person, she's there when it comes to him. Granted, they already know each other because they've already been together before. Okay. But she's going to have low-key resentment for him not really stepping up and giving her that extra nudge and support that she needs, because she also is in entertainment. She does the same thing that he does. She got to get on stages and be sweating and dancing and singing and traveling. That shit wear and tear on you, in addition to being a first-time mom. I don't give a damn how many nannies you get. She wants to be an hands-on mom, and that's a lot. She didn't want to leave her baby to go on one of her jobs that she had to do to sing at an event. She didn't want to do that because she didn't want to leave her baby. That's how attached, and that's normal for a first-time mom to be that attached. I was that way. Shit, I didn't want to go back to work. I extended my time from work. On maternity leave, I extended my shit because I didn't want to be away from my son. And I knew he was going to be in good hands. My mom and mother-in-law was watching my child. I knew he was in good hands, but I didn't want to leave him. It was like separation anxiety. So think about how she feels as a first-time mom. He could just get up and go whenever he wants to. With her, she's tired, and she's vocalizing that. He just like, I don't give a fuck. That is so crazy. Y'all put in there what y'all think, child. Oh, Lord. That kind of got to me a little bit, because I was just like, nigga.
Had kids, they're grown, so in a sense you're starting over. What are you doing differently now?
I'm pretty much on cruise control with parenting at this point. You know what I mean? Like I'm a Tupac. I just told him I don't use the word granddad. You know what I'm saying? I told him he said call me granddaddy. He is out of the will. But but for the most part, yeah. I mean, just watching her go through it, because I know what this truly meant to her. I know she's always wanted kids. And I know when you're in this business, sometimes timing cannot work. And some artists have went their whole lives through this business and never get a chance to see that or never get a chance to experience that. So watching her go through it, I'm in a sense living vicariously through her, but letting her know, she knows I'm here. She knows she has the support. She knows whatever she needs to provide. And that includes nannies. So as many nannies as we can have, kids, I'm good.
Had kids, they're grown.
It's not the same. It's not the same with having nannies versus you being hands-on. Now, it's kind of sounding a little contradictory in terms of what he just said, in terms of what he said on the show. And I just played it for you guys. You lying. I ain't about to change no diapers and make no bottles. I ain't about to beat up through the night. But I'm here for her. Whatever she needs. Whatever. No, it's not whatever she needs, because she's telling you, I need you here to help me. I'm tired as fuck right now. And I like Ashanti and Nelly, but Nelly, I don't like that side of you. Because it's given that you want to be available to maybe step out and do some things, because she's tired. She probably don't want to have sex right now because she's tired of being up with the baby. And we just hearing, and I just told y'all the other day, some girl who kind of favors Ashanti a little bit, real pretty girl, came forward to say that she was messing around with Nelly since he and Ashanti got married. So that could align with what's going on. I'm not saying that he did. I'm not saying that he didn't. I'm just saying that it was said. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Because a lot of men during that time will step out and cheat because, one, they know the woman is tired as hell. She really don't feel like being bothered. She ain't gonna really look her best because she beat down tired because of the damn baby. She don't want to go nowhere. The lifestyle changes a little bit when you have a baby. But if you have a mature individual who understand the assignment, they're going to be there to support you, and they're not going to let all these other things, cloud their view of how things are supposed to be. Let's get into this next piece, child. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right. So Ashanti and her mom discussed Nelly performing for Trump. Now, you guys can see in this clip that neither one of them were in favor of this performance. And I feel like, again, Nelly was chasing more so the bag versus understanding the why. Okay, let's get into it.
So, they asked Big Head to perform for the inauguration.
Look at the mama.
What?
We just had a conversation.
What did he say?
He's thinking about it. And I think he's kind of leaning towards doing it. This is more about the opportunity of performing at the White House as opposed to performing for like a particular candidate. With everything, there are pros and cons. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I mean, it's a lot.
It's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah.
This is very emotional for me. My dad was heavy into civil rights. He marched on Washington with Martin Luther King, and he also marched to Selma. When he came back to Glen Cove, he started to integrate the systems, the school system, the fire department, the police department. So he was deeply, deeply involved in civil rights, and I'm very proud of him. Do you understand why it's a lot? Like, what are your thoughts and views on it? Like, just real quick.
As you guys can see, neither one of them are in favor of this decision that he made. Let's continue.
I mean, ultimately, it's his decision.
100%. It's his decision. But as a married couple, it's going to affect both of you.
Correct.
I mean, this is a new role, you know. Being a wife is different than being a girlfriend. You know
Absolutely.
what I mean?
Absolutely. This is a forever thing.
It's a forever thing.
So no matter what happens, you're still going to come together. In terms of marriage, I think that she does try her best. You know, they're a team. So every team member, you're only as strong as your weakest link.
I personally don't really do a lot of talking about my beliefs in politics and all of that stuff. So, but again, you know, at the end of the day, it's his decision.
But it's my job to make sure, as your mom and your manager, it's my job to make sure you can voice your opinion on what you feel and what you know, as opposed to, oh, let me think about this, let me think about that.
Hold on for 2 seconds. Hey, what up, Mom?
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm chilling. Y'all here? You ain't talking about divorcing me or no shit like that. Cause I'm doing it.
You doing
I
it?
talked to you 2 seconds. Yeah, I'm doing it. No big deal.
It's a big deal. It's a big deal.
You happy about that?
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens. We'll see.
You happy about that? Let's pause. Now, anytime you are in a relationship, specifically a marriage, you can tell that they've had this conversation with each other. You could tell that she kind of told him how she felt in terms of her not being in favor of him taking this particular job or deciding to perform at the inauguration. You could tell. You could tell. You can tell. The fact that he gives no fucks about her feelings when they're in this marriage, in this relationship, and understanding that any relationship, I'm not in a relationship, but any decision that he makes going forward, since they've said I do, also not only affect him, but her. It's given that he doesn't have that mindset yet. You're not just thinking about you when you're in a marriage / relationship / situation, whatever. You living under the same roof, you paying the same bills, y'all got shit together. You have to think together. You have to make decisions together. And I'm sure he went to her and said, what do you think about what do you think about me performing at the inauguration? I'm pretty sure she told him, I don't really think this is going to be a great decision, especially if it's going to affect me as an artist as well. I could take a huge hit as well. People could not want to buy my tickets to come and see me, which is how I eat, which is how I pay my bills. Ashanti ain't put no new music out in years. She's still singing the same shit and still able to tour and sell tickets. So with Nelly being married to her now and making a decision to perform for Trump has also put her in a bad space. And that's what she was afraid of. And she was trying to vocalize that. And it's giving that she's afraid to not piss him off. She doesn't want to piss him off or cause any type of tension between the two. So she's going along with in order to get along. Y'all feel that? I think she likes that place where she and Nelly get along and that they're lovey-dovey. But then when he get into this space of I'm gonna do what I want to do, and yeah, I know we talked about it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. That's what this scene right here just gave. And you see how she looked. You see how the mom looked. They don't like that shit. And I think the mama realizes that Ashanti has gotten herself into a situation. Yes, they're in love, but she's in a situation where she cannot be 100% herself. She cannot be 100% herself, and at that point. And if it continues, you're going to lose who you are in this marriage. You're going to always kowtow with what he wants, what he says, his feelings, and your feelings are not going to matter. It's not going to matter. That look on her face that she just showed right now is disappointment of the fact that we had this conversation off the record, and you still went behind my back and made agreements behind my back. Like a slap in the face, like what we talked about don't fucking matter. Like you're just Nelly and then I'm just Ashanti. No, you're a unit. When you move, I move just like this. That's how it is in my household. I discuss stuff with mine. And vice versa. And if I say to him, I'm not feeling totally comfortable about this, and I don't think we should do this, babe, we come together and meet in the middle. But Ashanti is in a marriage, from what I see right here, where she don't have a voice. She said, I don't really like to talk about stuff like this. I feel like you do, but I feel like Nelly, and she said it in another clip that I saw, that Nelly has a temper. So do he blow up on you when you voice your concerns about how you feel about certain things? Do he blow up on you and make you feel like, don't try me, I'm the man? Because you have some men who got that thing about them where, hey, don't question me, I'm the man of the house. What I say, go. Or, this is my money. I've been making these decisions since before we got married, and this is how it was, and this is how it's going to be. He gives that energy. So then you put her in a position to where she can't be 100% a wife. She don't have a voice. You are muzzled in a marriage. How many women out there are muzzled in a marriage? Whew, that's deep. Just going along to get along. Going along to get along. You taking hits, you catching strays for a nigga who will not do it for you. If the roles were reversed and Nelly told Ashanti, I don't feel like this is good for us, and you go ahead and do that shit anyway and say, I'm Ashanti, I gotta make this a bag. It's a bag in it. You don't think this nigga would go out here and do something to get back at her on that? Because you got people that's petty like that. I didn't like that. You got to communicate, and you have to honor what the other person say and or feel in a situation as that. You're bringing the money into the household. You are one. You're not thinking as one. Nelly, you still have a mindset of two, and you cannot think that way. And Ashanti, baby, if you don't wake up, you're going to look up, and Nelly going to be your daddy versus your husband. Kelly Price said, you not my daddy, you my man. And I just need you to understand, okay? That's what Kelly Price said. Okay? Yeah. Go listen to the song. That's my shit, too. Oh, my God. They singing on there. Singing on there. All right. Kelly Price and Old Boy from Mint Condition. Jesus. But anyway, right here, they need to get it together because I ain't like that. I think Ashanti's mother sees. Let's get into another one. In terms of where they're going to live. Something else that I didn't like. This is something that needs to be discussed prior to marriage. Y'all know Ashanti is from New York. Y'all know Nelly is from St. Louis. So you got to meet in the middle. He got his stuff there. He got his businesses there. He got his houses there. Ashanti got her life, her family, her home, business. Everything is in New York. So with the two of you guys getting married, was it not discussed and or finalized as to where you guys will reside? All right, now on this episode, Ashanti and Nelly were at her apartment, okay, her penthouse apartment, nice place too, in New York. He's telling her, I live in St. Louis. My businesses and everything are there, as if what she's got going on don't matter. What about her businesses? What about her family? What about her this? What about her that? Again, her feelings and everything that she's bringing to the table is on the back burner, and his is once again being pushed on the front burner, which is not fair. You got to meet in the middle when you're in a marriage. That's the same thing I did not like about Cynthia Bailey when she got married to her last husband. Y'all remember? He lived in California. She lived in Atlanta and Lake Bailey. He was staying, same thing with Kenya Moore. Kenya Moore got married. Mark lived in New York. Kenya lived in Atlanta. So how is it that you meet in the middle and decide? Because as a married couple, you have to cohabitate. You have to live together. You should. Because it's weird as hell to be calling your husband thousands of miles away to say good morning when all you got to do is turn over and say it to him in his ear. I can do it. A lot of people doing it. Nowadays, it's a lot of people that's doing it. There's a lot of people that's doing it. I could not. It's just, to me, it's weird. To me, it's weird. Ashanti, and you can see it in her face. I think she forgot the camera was there. Let's go ahead and play this so y'all can see it. If I got to edit this shit out later, so be it. We're going to look at it right now, though. Shout out to Morning Juice Box. Let's go. All right, so here. Oh, I'm sorry. Y'all know I get to talking. I'm sorry. I didn't share. I'm sorry. My bad. Y'all know when I get wound up, honey, sometimes I forget. My bad. Let's play it again. We got it. We still got it. Don't worry.
Up here probably would be the best thing since her whole support system is up here.
Mad as hell. She mad as hell. Look at her face. She mad as hell.
I made it very clear, even before KK, before the I do's, before everything, how I felt. My business
Dang,
in St. Louis.
She mad as hell.
What I do, my vibe, my connections, and
she said, we're going to live in New York.
Setting up shop like that in New York.
She mad as hell.
Both agreed that being a...
All right, did y'all see that? What's happening in this particular scene right here is they're sitting down and they're discussing where they're going to permanently live. What is going to be our main home? Where will we live? Ashanti is from New York. He is from St. Louis. He got properties, businesses. His kids are in St. Louis. She's got properties, businesses, etc. in New York. Her life is there. She grew up there since she was a child. So the question is, she's saying, I want to be closer to my family. I'm a first-time mom. I would love to have my family near me. Okay? He's saying, now my kids are in St. Louis, my business is there, my home is there, my whole entire life is there. So how do two people that's from two different places come together as one? They're not one yet. And it takes time. Sometimes it takes time. Just because you say I do, you don't go home and automatically become one. When you become, it takes time. It takes time. And it should happen a lot quicker for them. You know why? Because they've been together before. This is not a new relationship. Ashanti also mentioned in this same scene that Nelly had already proposed to her before, but the timing was off. He proposed to her before when they were together, but the timing was off. Okay, that's when he went out and started cheating and all that. He wasn't ready. Nelly was still for the streets, if he's still not right now. Nelly was still for the streets, and Ashanti turned it down because she did not want to be in a situation, being a wife, locked down as a wife, while you out cheating and doing what you want to do and embarrassing the fuck out of her. He was for the streets, and I respect that, baby. Don't let nobody play in your face, thinking they can ring you up, put a ring on you, and be out doing what the hell they want to do. No, but in this situation right here, they've got to figure out where they're going to live. Who is going to be the bigger person and say, you know what, this is the best decision? Now, financially, maybe St. Louis will be more affordable, and not that they're broke in any sense of the word. I'm pretty sure both of them are, money just coming out their anus. But my point is, financially, okay, on paper, it would make more sense for them to stay somewhere like St. Louis versus New York. New York is high as hell to stay. For those of you that live in New York, my New Yorkers, y'all know, if you get a one-bedroom apartment, damn, you spending thousands of dollars on a one-bedroom apartment versus spending on a one-bedroom apartment or a house that you would purchase. If you purchase a house in New York, I'm pretty sure the shit gonna be higher than in St. Louis. Y'all feel me? So on paper, it would make sense for them to live in St. Louis, but morally, how do you come together as husband and wife and decide? Because what's she going to do with her stuff that she still has in New York? Her penthouse apartment, she probably has a house. She still got her family here. And yes, people can fly where they want to go. But you still have to understand how she feels giving up. It's like she's giving up everything to be with him, and he's giving nothing. Look at her face. She's not happy in this situation. Does she love him? Yes. But as far as decisions, it's giving that he gives the, I'm going to make the decision and this is what we going to do. And you'll come around whenever you come around. That's what it's giving. Because as he's talking, she's like, it's like she kind of reverted to being a child. You know how a parent is talking to you and kind of reprimanding you, so to speak. And you just kind of sit there like, maybe I shouldn't say anything because I don't want to further piss them off. That's what it gave me, that look. And that's not good. I want Ashanti, if you watching me, baby, I want you to be vocalized. I want you to vocalize your feelings in this marriage and let Nelly know we're doing this thing together. You already told him this is for life. I'm going to be with you for life. If so, and that's great. If you can be together for life, that's wonderful because that's the goal, to be with said person for life. But while you're there for life, learn how to be a wife. That rhymed it. I need that on a t-shirt. While you're trying to be there for life, honey, learn how to really be a good wife. And how to be a good wife is to let your husband know, baby, I'm your helpmeet. Okay. Every decision that you make may not be the best decision. So that's where I come in at. I'm also bringing into this marriage. I'm an entertainer just like you. I understand what you do because I do it as well. Okay. We are raising. It's we, not I. You got to take I. There's no I and we when there's a marriage. There's no I and we at all anyway. So there should never be one person making all the decisions. Yes, you are the man of the house, but I am your helpmeet. My decision is just as much as important as yours. When it comes to finances, when it comes to vacation, when it comes to purchasing for the home, when it comes to purchasing a home, when it comes to whatever, when it comes to steering and raising the child, whatever religion they're going to be, what schooling they're going to do, what sports they're going to play, all of that should come down to the parents. Am I right? Girl, don't be digmatized and dumb. That's the 2 D's you don't want to be. Okay? He must be digging up in that thing, baby. Because you have lost yourself, Ashanti, baby. You come from being an independent, strong, beautiful black woman who always took care of herself. Every time you see Ashanti, she's serving the girl. She can dress her ass off. She can perform. The singing part, we still waiting on that. But she can perform. She's a great performer. When she hit the stage, she looks great. You could tell she got her shit together. But it's something missing now that she is married. And I don't know if it was such a great idea for them to bring the cameras into their home, especially early on, because people are starting to see things. That's a disconnect. It's a leak in your building, baby. And if it don't get fixed, mold can kill you. Okay? This is mold getting into y'all shit right now. I'll say it again. As the old people say, there's a leak in your building. Y'all know what water do when it get inside. It becomes very hazardous because it begins to grow and fester things that should not be there. And if you don't cut that shit out of there and fix that issue, that leak, that hole in your foundation, it's going to destroy everything that you built. You know, people who live in houses that have molds, they got to move up out of there and get that shit out of there before they can live there again, because it can be fatal, just like this situation here. All right. Communication. All right. Everything else seems to be aligning when it comes to the two of them, but their communication is off. You got to work on that. You got to work on communication. If you're not communication, really, to be honest with you, in a relationship, and we've talked about this before, communication is 85% of your relationship. Communication. Go look it up. Communication is 85% of a relationship. And if your communication is off, it's not going to work. If you're not talking, what's the first thing people do when they get mad at each other? They don't communicate. You cut off the communication as a point of control. You say, I'm not talking to this person until they do this, or I'm going to show them by ignoring them. I'm guilty of it because when I get mad, I don't talk because my mouth is reckless. And I don't want to say some things that I'm going to have to apologize for later. When I get mad, I have to not say anything because my mouth is reckless and I'm working on that. Okay, I'm still working on it. The Lord is still working on that with me. But what I don't do is go to bed mad. I'm gonna be mad a little bit, a few hours from the day, and he gonna keep looking at me and giving me this look like, really, we gonna do this? He gonna come by and pop me on the ass and remind me, you still my wife. You can be mad, but I'm still your husband. I'm talking about my household. We gotta get at some point, you gotta get over it. Don't go to bed mad. Don't go to bed mad. That's something I was taught. You can be mad all day long. Don't go to bed mad. Don't carry that shit to the next day. It's not worth it. I love my husband down. He get on my fucking nerves someday. He know, and I get on his too. I can sit here and I can say it. I don't give a fuck who is watching. That's called marriage. You gonna be in love, but some days you gonna get so pissed off. Y'all feel me? I cannot be transparent. There is no perfect marriage. But what I don't allow is for the enemy to come in and cut off my communication. That's something I will do. Okay? I don't like to apologize, but I will hurry up and apologize to my husband because I don't like for him to be upset, and I don't like for us to be in that space. It's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable to be mad all the time. You say what you got to say, I'm going to say what I got to say. But at some point, you got to move past it and say, okay, this shit don't make no sense. And I feel like we blown it up into something that it shouldn't be. You feel me? I feel like it shouldn't be. He'll come up behind me and like throw his arms around me and just like start kissing me on the face. And how am I gonna be mad after that? How you be mad after some shit like that? And then I feel something poking me in the back. I can't be mad no more. I can't be mad no more after that shit. I'll be like, fuck, I want to be mad, but I can't be mad. Y'all get over this shit. All right, communicate. Even if you mad, go in the bathroom, lock the door, and pray. Say, Lord, whatever it is that's causing a division and a wedge between me and my significant other, move that so that we, not me, because it's an us thing now. Move that so that we can be our best self for each other. Okay, I have to do that, y'all. I have to get by myself and pray that God remove that little piece that makes me want to be petty and carry shit on. Because my husband be looking at me like, are we really gonna do this, babe? Like, he'll look at me. I can't stand it. And I should be like, all right, shit. I cannot carry that shit. I cannot. But let's get past it, y'all, for real. If you're in a relationship, if you're in a marriage, don't lay down and go to bed at night mad about some shit like that. It's sometimes, and some of y'all do that game of who can be mad the longest. It's not worth it. Because what if your significant other get in the car and say, all right, I'm leaving to go take a drive, and they get hit by somebody and die? That shit will eat at you for the rest of your life. What if they get into a car accident and you didn't get to fix that shit and you still mad trying to be the longest person mad at them? Trying to prove a point. Y'all better get over this shit, for real. Get over this. Do not let the sun go down on your wrath. That's how I was taught. Right? Don't let it, honey. Don't let it. Move on. Move on. Move on. Whoever you got some shit with, move on. Move on. That's whoever. I go to bed at night, I clear my conscience. I'm not mad at nobody. I ain't got no beef with nobody. It is what it is. Whoever don't like me, that's your problem. I prayed about it. I let it go. I slept great last night. When I tell you, I slept great. Okay? Period. Let's move into the next thing. All right, speaking of, Kimora had a visitor walk up on set. Somebody who I wasn't expecting to be there. None other than Mark, the damn narc. Now, y'all know they are officially divorced now. Now, my question is, did they get back together? How convenient after Mark done lost everything, because the nigga was staying with his baby mama in New York. I told y'all that, did I not? Mark, the narc, Kimora's husband, the one she had to go visit. I'm not visiting no husband, but her husband, Mark the narc, well, ex-husband now, because they are officially divorced. She was flying to New York to go see this nigga. Whole time he was living with his baby mama. And he has other kids by other baby mamas. Okay. So Brooklyn, their daughter, is not his only child. This nigga done popped up on set while Kenya is in the middle of recording something with Bravo or whatever she's doing at her shop, of course. He done walked up on camera and still got this narcissistic attitude about him. And it raised questions to where people was like, did Kenya go back to this crazy fool? Now, mind you, he got all this, y'all know his restaurants got shut down in New York because he didn't have the money to keep them going. He has some other stuff going on, dealing with money or whatever. Y'all know he's supposed to be paying Kenya X amount of money per month for child support for their daughter, which he probably don't have, which is probably why he's trying to play nice. Because remember now, before the divorce, he was trying to get half ownership of her home, something that she had prior to even knowing him. Okay. Check out this clip. For some of y'all that did not get to see it, I shared it on my Caramel Real page over there. All right, Caramel Real Show page. But I'm going to share it right here because some of y'all didn't see it. So as you guys can see, shout out to Housewives of a Housewife. Mark Daly crashes Kenya Moore's life twirls on set while she's talking. And you can tell she was very irritated by his ass.
This is Twirl Talk, where the headlines spin and I spin right along with them. Rather sitting there, he should have spoken up. Yes, Mark. What is this? From Dre?
Yeah.
Oh,
we filming?
Yes, okay.
You just walk in the shop for it. No biggie.
I don't know. Beach plum is fine. Really? You gonna simulate violence toward me? That's a good look for you.
I mean, you're just gonna get clicks. You trying to get YouTube clicks?
Oh, really? That's how you want it?
I'm really a favor for you.
Yeah, that's how you want to be known? That's how you want to be known?
Low energy, bitch. You sit there talking, you bring the energy up. You lock that thing off.
Nobody is low energy at all.
Look at this. What is it? I'm saying it right. What's that? Week back? What's that?
You don't even know the right saying. You're just as corny as you look. Get out.
I don't care what you say. Y'all ready?
We ready, okay.
I see my mom's directing me that we need a jam session. We're going to definitely do this after this particular topic right here, okay? We're going to go right into our jam session after this topic. Thank you, Moms, for reminding me, okay?
This is the new Mark Daly segment. I'm going to push that week.
So while she's in the middle of filming her Life Twirls On segment, he just comes out of nowhere. Like what he has to say is so important in that moment while cameras are rolling. Maybe because he want to get a little shine. I don't know. She's looking at him like, really, Mark? She's another one who can't really speak up. Now, can you read everybody else down? But when it comes to Mark, he got something on her to where she just kind of reverts back to, oh, let me be quiet. He could pop off on her and say all kind of stuff. Like you just saw, like he raised his hand like in a playful way, like he was like, yeah, I'm going to slap you or something. And she was like, oh, really? So we're resorting to violence now? I didn't think that was funny. Why? Why in that moment did he need to walk into the camera while she's in the middle of filming something? What is going on? Mark, why you even here in Atlanta? Because you ain't got no more money? I find it very... Now, she couldn't get him to come to Atlanta when they were married. She been trying to get him to move to Atlanta since forever while they were married. He would not do it. My life is in New York. My life is in New York. As soon as he loses his restaurants and his life is in the dumps, why is he all of a sudden popping up all over Atlanta? Why are you in Atlanta? You didn't want to be in Atlanta. You told Kenya on Real Housewives of Atlanta when she asked you, Mark, your clothes are here. All of your stuff is here. Why don't you just move here? We're married now. My life is in New York. I don't want to be here. But you wanted half of her house, half ownership of her home. You wanted to try to take y'all daughter from her, and you don't even live by yourself. You live with a baby mama with her kids in New York. Now you over here all up in Kenya's camera time, still acting like you the husband. And she crazy for a lot. He wouldn't be nowhere near me. Do you hear me? I don't give a damn if we do share a child. Nigga, it's going to be like DDG and Halle Bailey. My security can bring the child. A third person, by the courts, supervised, if the situation was like that. Bitch, you wouldn't be nowhere near me, let alone on my set while I'm trying to make a coin. And he was fighting, trying to not pay her the child support. Talking about he wanted to get half custody of the child, and he was doing that to avoid paying her any money. He ain't have none anyway. But anywho, Ain't it convenient though? I told y'all that's the new age thing now. When these men don't want to pay child support for their kids, it's I want half custody of the child. You don't want that child. You don't want that child. You don't want the mother to have full custody because you don't want to pay her. And Kenya should have read his ass down like she do everybody else. Kenya got mouth for everybody else, but when it comes to that damn Mark the Narc, she sits back and let him run over her ass. And I be like, girl, when is the Kenya from the show gonna pop out on his ass? He would not be nowhere near me. I'm gonna play it one more time.
Security? Yeah, exactly. Security.
All right, ladies, let me tell you, whatever she says, don't listen to it. It ain't gonna work.
Okay, that's a way to support your ex-spouse and mother of one of your children. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, okay. Speaking of which, nobody will watch. Nobody will watch you. Nobody will watch you.
Now he's saying he gonna get a show and everybody gonna watch him. Kenya's like, nobody will watch you. What is going on here?
Goodbye.
Y'all get a pillow.
Lock the door on your way out.
Y'all get a pillow. It's tired.
Lock the door on your way out, please.
Oh my God. Actually, this is gold.
Let's go.
Can you lock the door?
Security!
All right. This is Twirl Talk.
Child, Mark, sit your ass down. Okay, sit down. Still trying to clout ride. Sit down, Mark. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. Okay, yeah, I already covered that. I don't gotta cover that. Okay, so shout out to Clarissa Shields. She makes it known that she was approached by the show Baddies on the on Zeus, on the Zeus network. She was approached by Baddies, the show Baddies, for a contract, okay, but says that but the contract did not meet her requirements. Y'all know that's all they do is fight on Baddies. I don't think they want Clarissa on no damn Baddies. But let's get into what she had to say, because I was like, what? Baddies? I hear they make real good money over there. They should, as much as they damn fight. Y'all know that Chrisean, she's taking a contract to go back to Zeus as well. Or whatever show, I'm not sure what she's going to, we're probably fighting because that's all they do over there. But Clarissa Shields says that she was going to do a show or go on Baddies, but the contract did not meet the requirements, okay? According to Reality TV Talk. Let's go and hear what she has to say.
Nelly wanted me to come on her little baddie show, and I told her, like, yeah, I will come on there, but you got to have all your girls sign a paper that if we get into a fight, you know, that if I cause damage to them, that they can't sue me. She said, okay, she'll work on it. She came back and said, oh, I can't do it. And I said, why not? She said, because it's reality TV and they don't let us do stuff. I said, well, I can't come on your show because I tell you what, any of them girls put their hands on me, I'm gonna kick some ass. I told her, I said, but I don't want to get sued for having to kick no ass though. So all right, I guess I won't be on there. And that's just what I said. And she was like, oh, I wish you could have came. I said, I'll come here and teach a boxing class, though.
Okay. Well, I forget the jam session. I said, after this, we're going to do that. All right, so let me go ahead and start my jam session because I did promise that we would do that. All right, let's get into the jam session. I need everyone that did not hit the like button to please step out of the chat. Go out of the chat, hit the like, and come back in so that we can continue our show. We have 373 people watching me right now. We need at least 300 likes. All right, it's gone up to 376. I have more people still coming into the chat, but we don't have enough people hitting the like. When you hit the like button, that's letting me know that you're here. That's letting me know that you are helping to push this show into the algorithm. Why would you click on someone's channel if you're not going to support the video? Okay. Again, why would you click on someone's channel to watch their video if you're not going to support the video? What is your purpose for being on or in the chat, whether you're in the bushes or in the chat? What is the point of you clicking on if you're not going to support it? What is the point? Please, I need everyone that's watching under the sound of my voice to please step out of the video, tap the like button, and please come back, okay? As you guys may know, and I'll say it and I'm going to keep reiterating, I do not ask for I do not ask for super stickers. I don't even ask for cash apps. What I do ask for, I post it up here. If you want to give, that's fine. I don't even stress it. The only thing that I ask for are likes, and those are totally free. So when you click the like button, you're welcome to go and check your bank account and make sure nothing came out, which it will not, because the likes are, again, free. I need everyone to please step out and go and tap that like button, and please come back to support the video. Okay, while we're doing so, let's give you guys a nice little jam, which is also approved by YouTube. Everybody tap the like, tap the like. Everybody tap the like, let's go. Hey, hey, tap the like. If you did tap the likes, I'll come back. Tap the like, let's go. Hey, 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 tap the like. Hey, 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 tap the like, tap the like. Just like this. Now you go get it. Hey, How we looking? How we looking? How we looking? How we looking, Mars? How we looking? Hey, how we looking? Hey. To the show. I see a few people dropped off and we know who they are. That means you're not a supporter if you left during the jam session, okay? Yeah, that's what it is. Hey, let's get on into the show. So what do y'all think about what Clarissa said? She was going to be on the show Baddies. 258. All right, it's climbing. Don't forget to keep tapping, keep tapping, keep tapping. All right, we got 300 something people watching me. 348. Hey, let's get it on up. Let's get it on up. All right. Yeah, honey, it's the lurkers and the haters sitting back, watching, waiting, taking notes, all of the above. It's all right, honey. Hit that like, though. I don't ever go on anybody's channel that I don't like. If you never see them, and not that I don't like a person, but if I don't watch you, if I don't fool with you like that, I don't be on your stuff like that, okay? So it's weird to me that people will click on when they see a person who they don't like go live and just sit in the bushes, just sitting on the like, just sitting there to give a head count, but not a view. It's still a view. I'm still getting the watch time hours. Did y'all know that? I'm still gonna get watch time hours because you're here and you're showing engagement just by clicking on my video. So you're not stopping anything by not hitting the like button. I just want people to understand that how this works. Okay, just because you don't hit the like button, you're still showing engagement and you're still showing that you're watching. That's what YouTube look at, that you're watching. So when you click on, this is so stupid. When you click on my video, whether you hit like or not, you're still showing YouTube that I'm being watched. So the video is still going to do well regardless. Y'all are crazy. All right, child. Anywho, but what y'all think about Clarissa? Clarissa Shields said that she denied doing the contract with Zeus because baddies would not have their people, have the girls on the show sign like an NDA or something saying, hey, if we get into a fight on the show, because y'all know she's a trained boxer, if we get into a fight on the show and I mess around and hurt somebody because of that, then they're not going to be able to sue me because she got more to lose than they do. Her money is long. So her being on Zeus, trying to earn a bag, in addition to the bag she's already sitting on, would be more detrimental to her to be on the show from girls who are on the come up. Y'all get that? Yes, and we gonna y'all know if I ain't doing nothing else on them, I'm educated. People are crazy. People are crazy. They would say, I don't like her, but I'm gonna go sit over there and I'm just gonna sit and I ain't gonna hit the like button and the video ain't gonna do well. Let me give you the buzzer. The way YouTube look at it is you're here. So it's showing engagement, whether you, even if you hit the thumbs down, that's still showing engagement. It really is. Go read. See, and that's the problem. Let me say this. That's the problem with this is people create YouTube channels and don't educate themselves on how this shit works. People create YouTube channels and don't read up and or educate themselves on how it works. Let me educate right quick. Because if I ain't nothing else, I'm educated. Before I got the YouTube channel, I read up on community guidelines and all that. I know how this shit works. Legally, all that shit. I ain't gonna never get myself into something without knowing how it works. So just because you come on my channel and you don't like me or you were sent here, whatever the case may be, and you're sitting in my chat, whether in the bushes or in my chat, all right? Even if you come in the chat, I don't give a damn, and you don't hit the like button, you're still supporting my video, even if you didn't mean to. Because it's showing engagement, it's showing head count, it's showing that my video is being watched by X amount of people. Did y'all know that? That's for the haters that camp out in my bushes and say, I ain't hitting the like button for Caramel because the video ain't gonna do good anyway. Go and look at my analytics. My haters watch me the most. That's what it's saying to me. My haters watch me almost the most. And I appreciate you for clicking on every time you get my notification, okay? Because they click on, y'all know how you click on when you don't want to miss a video? When you don't want to miss a video, you click on that you don't want to miss the video to remind you when a bitch go live. Thank you for clicking that video, because every time you click on my video, when I go live, it's showing engagement and it feeds into my analytics to show that the people are watching. That's what we on YouTube for anyway, so that people can watch. Glory. Hallelujah. All right. So thank you for doing what you're always supposed to do. All right. It's motivating me because that's what haters are supposed to do. All right. You see do I look stressed out? How the face card give me? Oh, okay. Thank you. Let's move on, shall we? Let's get into some Real Housewives of Atlanta news. Every now and then you got to remind people. Okay. Every now and then you got to remind people. All right. Not sure who sent you, but glad you're here. Thank you, honey. Pull up a chair. Sit yourself down, girl, and talk to me. All right. Sit yourself down and enjoy the show, just like everybody else. All right. I know it's a good show. All right. Car Chronicles, unbeknownst to some people, and not to brag. I don't like to brag. I got a pretty good show over here. All right. So I feel like that's why the haters be over here, because I always have something to talk about. Okay. Or they don't come and watch this show because it's a good show. All right. I keep looking at the comments. They say, Karen, you got one of the best morning shows. I feel like I'm that girl a little bit. I'm just saying. I know the haters going to be mad about it. But, all right. I feel like I got a good show a little bit. Okay. From the topics, from just the engagement, from the jokes, from all of that. From when I click on the button and I'm serving over here face. And this was a no-brainer. I promise you. I don't even wear a lot of makeup. I don't need that shit. All right, come on here. I put on a little face powder. All right, so my shit don't be sweating because I'm over here behind these lights. Okay, I'm behind these lights. Okay, they like the music. You know, as you grow, you got to improve things. Okay, as you grow, you got to improve things. Y'all see, I got a background up here. I had to change my background so that things can look a little different and engaging. That's what being a YouTuber is about, being engaging. And I appreciate you guys for coming over and supporting my videos, regardless to what you see, hear, know, whatever. I don't care. Bottom line is, my job as a content creator is to entertain you guys. And if you guys come here every single time, I'm looking at you guys. I'm on camera. I try to be on camera as much as I can to engage with you guys. I want to look at you guys. Even though I can't physically see you, I'm looking into the camera, looking at you guys, and I'm giving you guys great content every time I come on here. I try to keep you guys updated on what's going on in the YouTube streets, off the YouTube streets, whatever's coming on that's new. If the president is acting a fool, you're going to find out right here. Whatever's going on in you know, celebrity news, whatever, you're going to find it out right here. Most of the time, as soon as it hit the airways, and I'm busy. I work, I'm a wife, I'm a mom, all of that. But I know how to multitask, okay? So I can do what I need to do. All right. So thank you to everybody to watch me, whether you like me or not. Because I know people who don't like me, again, probably watch me the most. So thank y'all for setting and pressing that remind me button to know when I go live, because it's still feeding the what? Algorithm. Thank you. All right, let's get into this next topic. Oh, God. They say you're so nice to us, we don't feel intimidated. Why would you feel intimidated, baby? I'm not going to cuss nobody out of my chat unless they ain't a fool. I will never cuss you guys out. Never. You don't get that over here. I told y'all speak, say whatever you want to say in my chat as long as it's respectful. Okay? I ain't trying to ban nobody. I ain't trying to time out nobody unless you come in here disrespecting my house. This is my house. This is my channel. There are millions of YouTube channels that a person can go to. And I invite you to visit them. Okay? I invite you to look at whoever you want to look at, because like I said the other day, we all talk about most of the same stuff if you're in a certain sector, okay? And we all have a different delivery of how we present it to you guys. So if you guys like it, I don't care who it is. Watch who you want to watch. I don't give a damn. That's why you put out notifications, so that you make time to watch your favorite content creators, right? Thank you so much, Darlene. Thank you so much, dear, for the super sticker. I appreciate you. That's why different content creators set their shows at certain times, and they put into the description so that you can look at it and say, oh, that might be interesting. Let me set my my reminder so that I can watch it when it comes on. In the meantime, I'm gonna go over here and watch right here, and when they're done, this show will be getting ready to start up, and I can go over here. I welcome it. I welcome that. I really do, because there's some great content creators out there. There's some great content out there. Okay, it really is. So you guys check out whoever you want to. That don't bother me. All right, I'm not bothered by it. I love each and every one of you in here, and I want you guys to feel comfortable when you come in my house to watch whatever it is that we are giving you guys on this channel. All right, seriously, I want you guys to feel comfortable, and I want you guys to enjoy the show. All right, y'all ready? Let's continue. All right, so Real Housewives of Atlanta, child, showed out last night. We're gonna look at a couple clips. Child, Charles, honey. Charles, your lunch is ready. Charles was on ready last night. Y'all hear me? Charles was ready on the bench. You hear me? Let's get into it, child. I said, oh, girl, I had to grab my pearls. I said, damn, Charles. Let's go. Shout out to Bravo Shade Room. All right. Fair use.
Found them. Oh, this the guy?
Oh, this is Marcus. Let me catch everybody up. This is Marcus, the guy who said that he knew some information on Charles and Angela Oakley's marriage, in terms of saying that Charles Oakley was bringing some unknown woman to his restaurant. Okay, that wasn't Angela's, in terms of saying that Charles was cheating on Angela. So the way he presented it was he tried to embarrass the fuck out of Angela, but it backfired on him. Check it out. Let's go.
Marcus, everybody. Say hi to Marcus.
Hi, Angela. Hi, Marcus.
Okay, give us the tea.
No, excuse me. You got to go. You disrespect that wife. Yes, you do. Get your mother ass out of here. Get out of here. No, he got to go. It's okay. No.
I don't want any.
No, wait. Disrespect you the other time, right?
No, he did not. Let him finish. Marcus,
no, he's not coming over here. No, he gonna disrespect you. You gonna let him
alone.
No,
oh my God.
No.
Now.
Are you serious?
Trust me.
I'm not trusting
Trust
you.
me. Did I not apologize to you and your husband that day?
Don't touch
Who
it.
I did. Charles,
what are you doing?
I apologized to you.
Hold up.
I apologized to your wife, and I truly said that I was sorry.
You disrespected me as a man.
You better move from in front of Charles while he lay his ass out.
Listen, Charles was not here.
Found them.
This thing called Oakley. If y'all know basketball, Charles whooped ass. Okay. Charles was whooping ass when he played basketball. Let me go and catch y'all up. If y'all don't know sports, Charles was whooping ass. Y'all not know that? He quiet. But put your hand on Charles when he played basketball, when he was in NBA league. Charles was whooping ass like Shaq and the rest of them guys. Go look it up. That's why he said don't put your hand on him, because had he pushed Angela, he'd have knocked him the fuck out. I guarantee you. Charles don't say many words, but go back and look at some old clips of when Charles played basketball back then, like Dennis Rodman, Shaq, Jordan, Michael Jordan, all them guys. Charles was whooping ass back then. When they used to let them fight, because back then they used to let them like really fight. They ain't break it up as quick as they do now with the guys now. But back when Charles played, oh, they got down, baby. And Charles was one of them that had hands. So that's why when he said, get your fucking ass out of here, I was like, oh, because the real Charles about to stand up in his ass. All right, let's go.
Guys, this is Marcus, everybody. Say hi to Marcus.
Hi, Angela. Hi, Marcus.
Okay, give us the tea.
No, excuse me.
So let me walk down this. Let's walk down this right here. Now, when Marcus walked his ass up in there, Angela should have said to him, you're not welcome here. This is my event. I need you to leave. Now, if he chose not to leave, then Charles come in and escort his ass out or get their security to get him the fuck out of there. Because what you doing, first of all, here, why are you here when the last event that I saw you at, you try to embarrass the fuck out of me to tell in the entire room that my husband was out here doing something that you felt was not right, hanging on to some woman and bringing her to some restaurant. Why would you bring your ass here? Why? She should have told him then to leave, and if he refused, then it's up and stuck.
You gotta go. You disrespect that wife. Yes, you do. Get your mother ass out of here. Get out of here. No, he gotta go. It's okay. No,
I don't want any go.
No, wait.
Disrespect you the other time,
No,
right?
he did not. Let him finish. Mark.
Yes, he did disrespect you. Now, Angela, you wrong right here, mama. You wrong right here, mama, because guess what? Your husband is telling you, let the motherfucker go. Because number one, you don't know what his intentions are, because the last time you saw him, he embarrassed you and he fucking disrespected you. If he had something to tell you about Charles, he could have pulled you to the side off camera. The fact that he did that shit on camera was fucking disrespectful, and your husband in this sector was telling you right. He was telling you right. So for you to scream back at him in front of everybody while he's telling you that this was not a good thing for you to let fly was disrespectful right there. Let's continue.
Marcus,
No, he's not coming over here. No, he gonna disrespect you. You gonna let him. No, really?
Leave him alone.
No.
Now.
Are you serious?
Trust me.
I'm not.
Angela, for you to grab the hand of Marcus and walk towards your husband after he just told him to get his motherfucking ass out of there, baby. You are now escalating an issue that don't need to be escalated.
Trust me. Did I not apologize to you and your husband?
I don't give a hot boiling damn when you apologize and if you apologize. Bottom line is you were disrespectful and you showed up to, this was their event. This was Charles and Angela's event. And he showed up uninvited.
That day.
Don't touch
Who
it.
I did. Charles,
what are you doing?
I apologize to you. I apologize
No.
to your wife, and I truly said that I was sorry.
You disrespected me as a man.
You better move in front of Charles while he lay his ass out.
Listen, Charles was not here.
Found.
What do y'all think? Put a 1 if you feel that Angela was being disrespectful. Drew Sadora, you were wrong because you were sitting there beside Angela when said information was given to her by this same person. So for you to come in hand with this person who you knew had some damn information and was on the bullshit, for you to bring him into this event that he was not invited to and into you guys' circle to further bring more bullshit was disrespectful. Put a 1 if you guys feel that it was disrespectful for him to be there, and put a 1 also if you feel that Angela was being disrespectful when her husband asked her no, not to have this individual here. He didn't want him there. It was uncomfortable. He knew why he was there. You had already had a conversation with Charles to tell him what popped off. I see the 1s, which further lets me know we're on the same page. Yeah, this could have turned ugly. Because what if Charles would have socked him? What if Charles would have right in his damn face? What if he'd have done that? Okay, let's continue. There's more. There's more. All right, so in this particular clip rather, okay, because we gotta show the little clip so that we can piece it together. For those of you that did not watch. All right, so Angela is talking to her therapist, and she says that she's ready to fight for her family after Marcus claims to have information about Charles allegedly cheating, okay? She's emotional, which lets you know there may be something there. Maybe at some point she just believes maybe a tiny bit of what was said, or maybe she's seen something in the past that kind of made her feel a little uncomfortable and on edge, all right, to where she's sitting down with a therapist. Let's get into this.
The other day, Charles and I went to a cooking event. And so while Charles was cooking, the gentleman walked up to me and said, I want to tell you something about your husband. As they were toasting, the guy said, here's a toast to Angela, whose husband is cheating on her. Oh. And afterwards, I told Charles what happened. He's just like, whatever they're saying is a lie. Someone put him here. It's like, but you trust me, right?
Wow. And what's your theory?
My theory is, Charles and I have been through a lot. You know that. I didn't trust him always.
Well,
rightfully.
I mean,
rightfully so. But right now, we're good. I trust him. He has proven time and time again he can trust me.
Did you tell Charles that you trusted him?
I did. But I'm like, I don't want anyone to say anything about you because I don't want anyone to feel like you're an easy target.
I mean, he said he wakes up at night having been targeted. I'm going to get attacked, right?
Oh, gosh, no way. The other day, Charles and I went to a cooking. Oh, gosh, no way. I don't want to go there.
I know this is a confused place for you, honey. I know that.
Yeah. After Kelly's event, Charles and I, we were both confused as to why someone would approach me. After losing all these properties, I'm clinging on to my family. They have been my support. Who would send someone to hurt me and potentially destroy my marriage?
That's a place you can meet with him.
Yeah.
Which is to say, look, I get it.
Yeah, I do. I get it. Before, I may have let it ride. Now, I am facing all of the threats head on because I'm going to protect what I have. I'm in the fighting mode now. Oh, God.
What do y'all think about that? You're in the fighting mode now, but you still allowed said person that disrespected you publicly to come to your event after your husband respectfully told you, no, get out of here. Told him to get out of there. And you still was trying to pull him back into a situation that he was just told he was not invited to. Once again, communication. Your husband communicated to you he did not want said person there who was being disrespectful. Regardless, Charles may be cheating, but in that moment, that was your moment and his moment because that was your event. So it was understood that Marcus was not invited to be there. And you were so you were so trying to prove a point of a conversation you had off the record to have them there. Number one, that was not the right timing for that conversation to be had. You were in a celebratory moment for you and Charles. So that was not the right moment for you to have any type of conversation with no damn Marcus. Okay? No. We're not talking about this at my event. He ain't getting no more camera time. That's what I would have said. He's getting no more camera time, especially at my expense, to talk about my life. Something that ain't got shit to do with him when he should be talking about the fact that he was just locked up for some shit that he don't want to talk about. Did you come on the show to talk about that? Did you talk about your shit, Marcus? Child. All right, so before we get into that, let me go ahead and upload the next receipts that I have about this Marcus bullshit, because child. All right, Let's upload these because I forgot. Thank y'all for being so patient. All right. So, oh yeah, I don't need to pull it back up. All right, so let's go into here. All right, so let's look at these. So these are from Marcus. This is what Marcus had to say about said situation between he and Angela Oakley. All right. Marcus says, all right, so said that the whole screen is giving Angela the one lying and trying to get attention, says that I ain't buying that Phaedra did this. So they were trying to say that Phaedra set this Marcus guy up to approach Angela and tell everybody that Charles was cheating on Angela. All right. So he says that I ain't buying that Phaedra did this. It says that why would she come right back trying to lose her job? Hashtag Real Housewives of Atlanta says season 16. Marcus then says season 16 was a key. Says that glad everyone enjoyed this reboot. Says refresh and people saw the truth. Says that welcome back to the show at Phaedra Parks and Porsha and Cynthia. So he's talking to them. Says and great job to the newbies. So then it goes down here. This person Alex Hines that says that I have an announcement. Says nothing. So they try to troll the show. All right, let's get to the next topic. All right. Marcus just rambling on, child. He just rambling on. So Marcus, same guy that you guys just saw when they told to get out of there, says that Angela says that you don't know me from a can of paint. Says, why lie? Says that you orchestrated the Phaedra lie and sent that goon to my restaurant to threaten and bully us into saying that Charles was there with his daughters. All right. So now they're saying that Charles actually was not there with some random woman, that he was there with his grown ass daughters. So Marcus is saying that Angela and Charles sent some goons over to harass him and bully him and maybe scare him up into retracting his statement into saying that Charles brought some woman to his restaurant when it was just his daughter. So this is what Charles is saying. Okay, let's pull up the next receipt. Because y'all remember Angela said on the last episode that she had it handled and that she sent her people, that she and Charles sent her people to go get at Marcus for pulling that little fast stunt that he pulled. Thank you so much, Tisha Harris, honey. She says, Caramel, you were spot on about Nelly and Ashanti. Says, I feel sorry for her. She deserves better. Thank you for watching and thank you for your comment, okay? All right, so Marcus continues by saying, cute outfit I had planned to wear on the additional episodes that we had planned this season on Real Housewives of Atlanta. So this nigga is really looking to be a star, it gives. You already got outfits out thinking that you getting ready to be on future episodes of Real Housewives of Atlanta to get on there and be a messy ass queen, okay? Get your ass out of here, Marcus. Said that we were supposed to be a 20 episode season, but I guess asked Angela Oakley why that didn't happen. So now you mad at Angela because she rained on your damn parade. You don't went and laid your outfits out like the first day of school, nigga, to be on a show that your ass don't have a peach for. Check that out. Okay. You don't went and laid your outfits out. Y'all know how first day of school be. Somebody says, Cheryl, do y'all not see my screen? Y'all not see my screen? Can y'all not see it? They say he looked like Carlos. I see somebody saying share. It's not a video, guys. It's just a post. Can you guys not see it? Can y'all see it? Rose, can you see it? It's not a video, love. It's just a post. Okay. All right. Oh, it says an old comment. I'm sorry. Okay. So he's saying, hey, he had his outfits out for a 20 episode season or whatever that he was supposed to be on, but it gives that maybe Angela and maybe Charles maybe went to production or maybe Andy Cohen to stop this Marcus guy from appearing on the show. So he was hoping to get some type of clout and attention on this show. Y'all know he mentioned his restaurant, so maybe he's trying to ride off their clout, Angela and Charles Oakley, from this show, and he brought this information onto the show in order to have this little clout that he was looking for and to be in future episodes, but it's given that maybe Charles and Angela maybe went to production to stop that, because he says it here. It says, a cute outfit that I had planned to wear on the additional episodes, which we had planned for this season on Real Housewives of Atlanta, said that we were supposed to be a 20 episode season, but I guess asked Angela Oakley why that didn't happen. What you mean we? You're not a cast on the show. What do you mean we were supposed to have a 20 episode? Nigga, you're not on the cast. You are not. You're not even an extra. No fuck. So Marcus then says vindicated, hashtag Real Housewives of Atlanta. This is him being the messy queen that he is. So this person named Jay then says, Angela confronts Kelly, says that Drew brings Marcus over and Charles gets into it with him. Hashtag Real Housewives of Atlanta. So as you guys just saw, I showed that to you guys where Charles got in his ass and told him to get his motherfucking ass up out of there because he wasn't supposed to be there all up in his damn wife face trying to start some shit and clout ride. But yeah, let's remove, honey, because we're done with that. What y'all think? Remove from studio, and remove from studio. We done with that shit. Let's move on. All right, while we're still on Real Housewives of Atlanta, so now they're showing this is the house that Porsha and Simon shared. All right, the house that the judge told her she could stay in for 36 months, while Simon has to pay her $40K in spousal support that she ain't gonna never see because they deported his ass back to the Nigeria, as he calls it. Okay, yeah, Simon ain't giving you shit. Beautiful home out in Duluth. Okay, for those of you that didn't know. But this is the home that Simon purchased before even marrying Porsha. Not sure why he has to share the sale of the home or whatever, sell whatever, the escrow or whatever is what they're supposed to share. I'm not sure how that works. I do know how it works. I know how it works because if I own the property prior, anything that I came into the marriage with, I leave with. Okay, so I'm not sure how Porsha is able to get half of the escrow and the sale of the home when you didn't buy the home with him. All right, but that's what the judge told him. Let's get into this. All right.
I just really want to feel alive right now. Real time. Keep that woke bitch to yourself. Telling me to see the right.
Let's start the music.
It's more.
Beautiful home. Beautiful home.
You need to think.
Come on, electric blind. Come on, electric blinds.
Can I tell you how excited I am that I'm able to film in my home? We still have to move forward and find out how will that split happen with our marital home. But as of right now, everything stays put. You said you want a popsicle?
Yeah.
Porsha? Huh? Hey, girl. Hey.
This is where she learned her bullshit from her mama, Miss Diane. This is where she learned that bullshit that she did to Simon, and it got done back to her. They did it to each other. Like I said, they shouldn't have never been together, but Porsha was like, I learned from that Cordell bullshit. Let's continue.
Emotionally, I was not ready to divorce. However, I have to say, this divorce is different. I did not roll over and be taken advantage of. I've grown. Growth. Advantage of. I've grown. Growth. My attorney called me. We actually have a date.
A date?
For court. Can you go get Phoebe for me, baby? Go get Phoebe.
You guys have been divorcing for almost 15
a year.
months.
Yeah, almost long as the marriage. I mean, golly. I know that he's ready to move on. I have not seen his face in over 10 months or so.
Pause. You have not seen Simon's face in 10 months. Why is that when you guys are husband and wife? You only been married for, what did they say you were married for? 13 months? You've been married 13 months. You haven't seen him in 10 of the 13 months that you were married? Weird, right?
Okay, I have not spoken to him at all.
Yeah.
So I'm hopeful that when we go to court next month, that the judge just go ahead and say, you know what? The prenup is enforced. Because if the prenup is enforced, everything is split. You got what you got. I got what I got. Our property is split. All there is.
Our property? The house is Simon's property. The Rolls Royce that you're driving is Simon's property. Granted, he did lease it. It's in his name. Porsha riding around here with expired tags because she can't renew them hoes because the car is in Simon's name. is registered to Simon. But he letting her ride around it. That's the same car that he told her she could not show on the show. Why? Because his name is on the paperwork. So now that the car has expired, the tags, she can't renew the tags, which means she can't drive the car. He knows exactly what he's doing. Simon knew exactly what he was doing. He put Porsha in a position to where she totally had to rely on him and come to him for whatever she needed, meaning the money, that 40K that she's trying to seek from him. She ain't getting no 40K. Why? Because he's over in Dubai, aka Nigeria, okay, after being deported by ICE. And now that their divorce is finalized, he don't got to give you shit. He does, legally he does. But the way Simon works in his petty mind, he already said it in the video I showed you guys the other day. He ain't giving her shit because he's bitter. He's hurt that she filed for divorce and that she played him. So now she ain't getting shit. And you only get to stay in that house for 36 months. And while you're there, I hope you're working on your credit so you can go ahead and get the house in your name, which is what was already expected through the courts. Okay? Yeah. Let's continue.
For me, that I can look forward to is closure for this to be done. I actually thought I was going to come in here like a motherfucking tornado going through a divorce. Maybe this is post-divorce clarity. I don't know, but I feel great.
She feel great because she thinks she about to get all these things. She can't. She don't have to move. Because remember the episode I showed you guys where she, her mom, and her sister Lauren went to go look at this huge house? She was looking for another place to stay because she didn't know how this divorce was going to pan out. If they were going to tell her to get out of the house or not. So she was trying to get her ducks in a row just in case the judge said, bitch, you got to get out of there. That's his house. So now that the judge told her, nope, he's deported. You can stay in the house for the next 36 months, okay? And you get to keep the Rolls Royce as well. So she feels comfortable, not realizing that Simon is still snatching the rug from under her all the way from Dubai. This nigga posting every day. When I tell you he is on his petty bullshit all the way from Dubai, this nigga posting more than a female. Simon posts more than a female. It's weird. But again, Porsha feels like she won. All right, so you guys see here, Simon was detained while entering the country back in February of 2025. That's this year. Leaving the divorce on ice.
Divine.
So y'all see that?
Divine alignment.
Divine alignment.
Okay,
2025.
Okay.
She feel like she won. You hear that? Divine alignment. 2025, she feel like she won. So when they picked him up, when ICE picked him up, I feel like she felt she had a one-up on his ass. I feel like she felt she had a one-up on his ass because Simon went to court via Zoom. Porsha was there via Zoom, I think, as well. Now, did she come up on him in this divorce? She did. She kind of got everything that she asked for. And I feel like because he wasn't really able to fight like he needed to, being detained. But it's kind of his fault because you didn't want her to work. You wanted her to solely rely on you. And that's how she got to one up on your ass. That's if you're a house, let me tell you something. If you're married and you're a housewife and y'all divorced, whoever you're married to, if their money is good like that, if they work and it was understood that they were going to take care of you during that time, when you get divorced, that's what you tell the judge. Hey, it's understood that I'm supposed to be a housewife, a kept wife, and I expect to be there after the marriage. And most of the time they will say, okay, 3 years, 2 years, whatever. You get such and such amount within this time to this time. What's the girl, Gail Lewis? Gail Lewis came up as well with her husband. I covered Gail Lewis's situation over here. Gail, as long as Gail don't get married again, Gail is paid. Do you think Gail is in a hurry to go down the aisle with anybody? When I tell y'all Gail Lewis, look Gail Lewis up. Y'all remember Gail Lewis talked about her husband cheating on her. She ran up on him at the airport, aired out all his damn business. Gail Lewis came up so good. That's probably one of the best come-ups I've ever seen in my life. But it's understood that her money will continue to pour in unless she gets remarried. I don't think she's in any hurry to get married to nobody to fuck up her money. I wouldn't. Baby, I will date until I can't date no more. Please don't rush out and go buy no ring, because guess what, bitch? The answer is fucking no. She is set for life, and her husband is rolling in money. rolling in money. And I think Porsha thought she was gonna get the same thing out of Simon. But Simon about to pull a U on you, Porsha. Stay tuned, all right? Stay tuned. Let's get off this. Child, a freaking mess. All right, we still on Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'm about sick of them. I am about sick of them. All right, so let's look at this last clip of them where Angela, child, y'all know Angela is so quiet, but baby, Angela checked Phaedra's ass. All right, and even had Phaedra, who you guys know always have a clap back. She even shut Phaedra's ass up. I was like, damn, Angela. All right, she been hanging around Charles' violent ass too long. Baby, Angela came through and shut Phaedra's ass down right here. I was like, shut your mouth and keep on talking, bitch. Okay.
And nobody said, am I going to pick in? That kid about what? Like, was I faking her being sick?
I didn't say she was faking it. I said when she got to Miami,
you researched
she was quick to be hanging out with Kelly.
So what did you say?
I walked away because I want to beat her ass. Is that a threat?
You know what? I'm sad that we ended on this note.
That's what you do.
I'm sad that we ended.
All right, so of course, Brittney and Shamil, they're going at it. All right. Now, Brittney mentioned something here where that kind of blew my damn bangs back when she said that Shamil is married and that word on the street is that she be out messing around on her husband. Now, child, okay.
I'm not doing this.
With a gun. The second thing she did was bring up.
Yeah, they can have all this. I'm cool. Take this shit. I'm not doing this with these low lives. These girls are low lives.
This is the moment where Brittney officially quit the show. As you guys know, she did not show up to the reunion. All right. She did not show up to the reunion. She didn't call in. She didn't do none of that shit. When they took her mic off right here, I think she was officially done with the show. When Shamil read her ass down and tapped on her feelings a little bit. I think this is when Brittney was just like, fuck this show. I ain't coming back. Fuck the reunion. I don't give a hot damn. Send my check where it need to go. And if you don't, I don't give a fuck. I think that's where she was in that moment. Let's go. Said that Britt is using her clean slate to open a new insurance agency. Said that she is also working hard to release Bare and Naked so that the masses can be snatched just like hers. Y'all know she sell like girdles and shit like that. All right, let's go.
I think we're done here.
All right, Drew's album I Did It To Me was released. Her album did well. Her album did well. She's still fighting with Ralph to get their divorce. They're not divorced.
I ain't never had to say to that bitch.
All right, while baby Shiloh continues to make progress, Shamil has a new surrogate and hopes to welcome a baby boy soon. I'm not trying to tell her what to do, but I think timing probably is not the best. Being that her youngest baby is very sickly, and I said it the other day, she may want to wait just a little bit until they see how that baby is going to progress. Okay, she was just on the show crying about the baby being very sickly. She's got to have a nanny, somebody there around the clock with this baby. She's up a lot. She's trying to work and get her music out and still be a wife and mom and a businesswoman. It's a lot to now add on. Another baby, mind you, an infant, which you know the baby will come as an infant. She's looking for another surrogate because she's had some issues with carrying, which is why she's using the surrogate. I feel like she should wait a little bit. It's not my decision. It's my opinion. In my opinion, I feel she should wait a bit. Okay, but let's continue. All right, so y'all see that. Let's continue.
Thank you for my introduction into this group. Thank you, Phaedra. Thank you. Have you enjoyed yourself?
Cut some of that music, child. I'm gonna have to edit like hell. All right, so it said that Angela sold 3 houses, but 2 have unfortunately been lost. Y'all remember she said she had a lot of stuff going on where she purchased too many properties and she was trying to get them sold and they were like $1 million properties, okay? So she was trying to get them renovated and then sold, but 2 of properties, I think they said she lost in the crossfire, but 3 she sold. So she still made a bag off of that. So great for her, all right? Great for her on that. Oh.
I mean, Britt and Shamil ready to eat Britt up.
Britt told Shamil that she told you, and I had a conversation with Shamil.
But you weren't supposed to tell her that she told me that.
Don't. No, bitch. I needed to. Ow, I feel like you guys just became like cool again. I mean, if she was on another fit portion, I would have came to you.
She probably feels comfortable with Britt and Kelly to talk whatever she talking. It is.
Shamil is wearing that damn. I love it like a little hoodie situation. That dress is giving. I'm sorry, Shamil, baby. I love your dress.
What it is. I haven't changed my movements. With Shamil at all. I am 43 years old. I have a child. I'm dealing with a whole lot of things. I've had a conversation with her to say, listen, I cherish our friendship, and if she decided to take it somewhere else, that's on her. And if you come on back, you come back. I'm still here for you.
But I apologize for overstepping and saying anything.
It's okay. I'm like, girl, change my mood.
So as you guys can see, there was a huge I can't find the clip. I thought I uploaded it where Angela Oakley was checking Phaedra. I know I uploaded that shit. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Did I not upload it? Anyway, I'm not about to upload that shit. We'll do it on another video. I gotta get going because what time is it? Yeah. So let's get into Phaedra. Y'all know Phaedra sat down with Jason Lee. She did an interview with him. I'm gonna go ahead and play this clip so we can watch a little bit of that. It said that Phaedra talks about the new Housewives era on Jason Lee's podcast show. So that some have nothing to lose. All right, let's get into what she had to say because I did not get to watch the entire interview, but let's get into this clip of her speaking out about the Housewives, okay? Because y'all know she's very messy. Let's go.
Bring a relationship in the show that you want to keep.
Yeah, because if it's real,
just let it be real and just let it
real life.
Yeah, because now you're competing for camera time with your partner. Now you're competing with hair and makeup for your partner because now they want to be a housewife.
Jesus.
Yo, we really need you back on reality TV. You swore up and down in my face.
No.
No, I'm not going back. I'm done. I was done.
The thing about reality TV is it's a lot. It's a lot. And a lot of it's just nonsense, but from being a part of it.
Yeah.
And so a lot of times you are working with people who have nothing to lose or just, they just will do anything.
Why you didn't just stop at nothing?
Yeah, we could just stop at nothing.
Right. And those are the most dangerous people
in the world
because all they have to gain is that moment when that red light comes on.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's like when I first started on the Housewives, it was a different show. It wasn't so aggressive at times. It wasn't so drama driven. Mm-hmm. We were just really doing ourselves because we are the blueprint for African American women in that genre. And so we were just being ourselves. Mm-hmm. And I think that's what makes it so different now because people are trying to formulate, I need a storyline. I need to come after this person because they're at the top of the food chain, and so they're not being their authentic selves. They're trying to move up what they see as a hierarchy. And I tell people all the time, I don't have to be number one. I just got to get that check ran to the bank.
Well, Phaedra, you come for people. Look how you came for Candy. Didn't you come for Candy and get fired from the show for lying on her and saying that she's trying to drug somebody in her basement and R-word people and all this other stuff, and you got kicked off the show, and the only reason that you were able to come back is because she ain't here. If Candy would have signed on for another season, there would not be another Phaedra on the show because it was understood that the two of you could not be in the same space. So to sit on Jason Lee's podcast and say that people are just doing any old thing to come for certain people on the show, to be honest with you, that's what's always happened. That's what's always happened. As long as Real Housewives of Atlanta has been on, that's what's always happened. Y'all have been in each other's business. Phaedra, you've been trying to find out dirt on this person and that person in order to bring it to the YouTube, not the YouTube street, but on the show for ratings and stuff like that, and to be relevant on the show. You have. I mean, that's the name of the game. Who can find dirt on who and bring it to the show and make the other person look crazy? That's all they've ever done. That's all they've ever done. Like you did it when Nene was on the show. Like it don't change. That's what it is. So Phaedra, get out of here with that. Okay, let's move on. Lord God. All right, so Remy Ma is still crashing out. Remy Ma is crashing out. Talking about Papoose stuff being in the house, child. As y'all know, Papoose has now moved out, got his own place. He and Clarissa are doing well. Now that, and I told y'all what, if not yesterday, day before yesterday, that Easy to Block, who is now the ex-boyfriend of Remy Ma, was caught cheating on her. Some new girl came out. And there were some text messages between Easy to Block and this new girl. Now Remy has gone and cleared all of her information with Easy to Block on her channel, all of her social media. She's not repping him anymore. When she was trying to, do the nanny boo boo to Papoose to say, hey, me and Easy to Block are together, we're doing good. They were booed up, hugged up, blah, 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 blah. All right, so now she is back, still talking crazy. Let's get into that. Let's share so y'all can see. Talking about his clothes and all that, still crashing out. I think it started to maybe bother her that Papoose and Clarissa are still close. Now, mind you, they are still married. She and Papoose are still married. Maybe she's realizing that maybe it was a mistake for her to go live and say all the shit that she said. Let's go.
Could you please ask him? Because he keeps saying he doesn't have any clothes, but he doesn't really have to come over here and get them. I literally have. I'm so great. I'm so nice. Look at how nice I had this bagged up. I bought these bags off of Amazon. These are good bags. And I packed it so nicely. Hats in one, sneakers in one, jackets in one. I did everything. So it's waiting here. I cleared out this whole area. Everything. Look, this has been here since last year. Like, I'm not stopped. Nobody, there's no hold up. Any hold up is on that side. Nobody took anything from. Y'all don't know. Actually, my ex might be the least income making person that I've ever been with. Ever. Everybody included.
What's the point of making that known? Because you were with him for 20 years. So why now? It's giving like a woman who been with a man and he decided he don't want to be with her no more. So then she go on social media and say that his dick was small. What's the point? You were with him. You enjoyed it. It was pleasing to you when you were there. So now because you packed up his clothes and now you want to try to embarrass him by saying that he's the least income person that you've ever been with, but you were with him and you stayed for 20 years and it was okay for you when you guys were together. So now let me go to run and rush to social media, try to embarrass the fuck out of him to say the nigga was damn near broke when I was with him. Well, you stupid for doing it because it worked for you when you were in it, correct? I cannot stand when people do shit like that. Oh, his thing was small. He wasn't good in bed. He ain't have no money when I was with his ass anyway. Oh, I packed up all his shit a year ago. She is really starting to look stupid and look dumber by the day. You look dumber by the day. If that nigga wanted them clothes, do you don't think he would have went and got it? Every time I see Papoose, he step out, he is fresh to death. He ain't worried about no fucking shoes. He ain't worried about no shirt. He ain't worried about no drawers. He ain't worried about no pants. He ain't worried about no baseball cap. You could have threw all that shit out or put it in a storage bin and say, nigga, look, you got till whatever date to come and get your shit. And if you don't, then the storage bin gonna sell your shit. That's how you do when you don't care about a nigga like that. But you don't purchase bags off Amazon and took your time to fold this nigga clothes and put it in bags. A bitch that don't care no more don't do all that. They put that shit in some glad bags and put it out by the mailbox and say, look, nigga, if you don't come and get your shit, then they just gonna come and get it. That's what people don't care do. That's what people that don't care do. They don't go to Amazon and spend their good earned money to fold that nigga clothes up and put them up nicely and then click live and say, look, I got all your shit right here like this. It's been here for a year. You gonna come and get it? Know what, you trying to lure him to the house so you can argue or maybe try to make up? Like, what is it? This is so stupid.
Yeah.
It's given that your situation that you bragged about with Easy to Block ain't working no more and he done embarrassed the fuck out of you. And you see Papoose still over there with Clarissa and they doing good, popping up on red carpets and booed up. And he in the gym training with her and they out to eat. And they happy. They are happy. They ain't missed a beat. And now you miserable and lonely again. So now it's let me tell the world that he was broke when he was with me. So we don't care. We don't give a fuck. We don't care.
Shut up. Could you please ask him? because he keeps saying he doesn't have any clothes. But
can you ask him? You still got his number. Y'all share a child. I'm sure you talked to him about your child. Can you tell him how we get in this? What we need to tell him to go get his clothes for? You're looking for a moment. It's giving bitter. It's giving mad. You tell him that. If he no longer lives there, because he already went live to say he got his own place, he don't live there in the house anymore, because you were telling people we don't sleep together, we haven't slept in the same bed, and da-da-da-da-da-da. So now that he's out, he's moved out. Obviously, he haven't got all of his things. I don't know why not. For whatever reason, that's between you and him. What we got to do with it? Why do we care? If the clothes are still there a year, like you let them stay there a year. If he ain't been in that house after a year, he don't get mail there no more. That means he's not a resident in that house. So why not? You got money. You talked about it. He's the one that don't have no money, which he went and filed for divorce. Why not go to the courts and have him legally evicted out of your home? Meaning he got X amount of days from here to here to come and get his shit out of the house. What you on the internet for? Videoing his shit for?
he doesn't really have to come over here and get them. I literally.
He's got to come over here and get them.
I'm so great. I'm so nice. Look how nice I had this bagged up. I bought these bags off of Amazon. These are good bags. And I packed it so nicely. Hats in one, sneakers in one, jackets in one. I did everything. So it's waiting here. I cleared out this whole area. Everything. Look, this has been here since last year.
You look dumb, Remy. Every time you go live and talk about you and Papoose, you look dumb. Grown women don't do stupid shit like this. When you are over somebody, you have a conversation with them. If he won't come and get his stuff, go through the courts and legally evict him. Legally, you can't throw his shit out in the streets and somebody pick through it and take his stuff. Then you will be liable. Then he can sue you for whatever he feels his shit was worth. You can't do that. That's illegal. It's called illegal eviction. Okay? You can't just throw somebody's shit out. You can't change the locks. Okay? You can't do any of those things if he still lived there. But because he moved out and chose to leave some things behind, obviously, he might not give a fuck about those things if they've been there for a year. He probably can't fit that shit no more. As I said, like the nigga's riding around in a Maybach. I follow him. Papoose is right. If he's so broke, why is he riding around in a Maybach? Maybe Clarissa is buying it. Who cares? It's giving he like sugar mamas, women that take care of him, maybe. You talked about a nigga that didn't have no jewelry. He was stealing yours. He was iced out the last time I saw him. You saying he done left all them clothes up over there? The nigga had on fresh J's and red bottoms. When I saw him at the BET Awards, he had on red bottoms. He had on the Gucci suit, which tell me he might be doing a little good. He might be doing a little good over there. So I don't know what you were hoping to accomplish from this, Remy, but you look stupid, sis. Okay. And I'm really trying not to not like you, but this is very petty. And it's showing a little bitterness that your situation didn't work and it looked like his is. That's what it's giving me. Okay. Y'all need to go ahead and finalize this divorce and move the fuck on. Are you not going ahead on and signing his divorce that he filed because you see that Clarissa done came out and said that next year they looking to have a child and move on and possibly marriage may be in there? Because you know he can't get married legally to her if he's still married to you. Because sometimes women be on that type of petty bullshit. They don't want you, but they don't want nobody else to have you. It's giving it your bitter, sis. Move on, okay? Now I had that topic. I'm going to move it, because I got to wrap my show up a little bit. I done pulled all these damn topics. Let's get into Crescendo, aka Chrisean Rock. I don't think I would never invite Chrisean anywhere. Chrisean don't have no home training. She has no etiquette, no nothing. You're invited to Miss Nikki Baby's birthday party. Why, oh why would you dig your hand in somebody's birthday cake? Chrisean Rock. Chrisean Rock is under fire for digging her hand into Miss Nikki Baby's birthday cake after being invited. This is the most disgusting shit ever. You wait. I mean, the proper etiquette is you wait until the birthday girl, they blow candles out, however the shit go. But you don't go and dig your hand and you wait until whoever's in charge of cutting the cake, cut you a piece of cake and put that bitch on a plate. And then you indulge. But to go and stick your hand in somebody's birthday cake, girl. stop the music. I'm sorry. She's talking about this shit good. Why do they keep inviting her places? Look at her digging her hand in the birthday cake. Miss Nikki Baby from Love and Hip Hop. That's Miss Nikki Baby. Invited Chrisean to her birthday party. She comes to the birthday party and digs her hand in this girl's birthday cake and proceeds to eat cake. I would not invite her nowhere else. Like, you shouldn't be eating cake before the birthday girl anyway. The birthday person's supposed to eat cake first, and then you have cake. But you don't dig your hand in there and then on camera say, oh, this shit good. Who raised you, girl? Who raised you, sis? See, you should have had your ass at home with your son. Like, how disrespectful. How disrespectful. Moving on. Now, somebody from Chrisean's church, since we're on Chrisean, somebody from Chrisean's church spoke out about her and how she handles the baby while she's in church. All right. Capping for likes again. Shout out to you. Fair use. All right. Now, this says an alleged church member comments about Chrisean and Junior. Y'all know Junior's her son. All right. This person says, the church member, that says is also tired of Chrisean's bullshit. Now, the church member says that what is going on with the girl and her baby in the front row? Y'all know she always sit up front, be up there carrying on. Says that this was super distracting. Says that he was fussy, bored at one point, pulling out his hair. Says that the girl gets on a phone call, okay, and she answers it during service on speakerphone. So she's in church, mind you, and answers her phone in church on speakerphone. How disrespectful is that? Says, mind you, and she tosses the little boy like a hot potato while she's on the phone, all right? Now, said that looked painful for the child and was extremely disrespectful to the pastor. So this is during service. She get a call, answers on speakerphone, tosses the child to the side, like they said, a hot potato, and says it is disrespectful to the pastor and the church members and those of us who were trying to focus on whatever was going on in church. Okay. What do y'all think about that? This was a church member who's speaking out and came out to say this is what Chrisean was doing in the middle of church on the phone, on a speakerphone, mind you, and tossed her baby to the side to go and speak on the phone while church was in progress. What do y'all think about that? Once again, this is two different incidences that were highly disrespectful. The digging your hand in somebody's birthday cake, and then your church etiquette, okay? Your church etiquette was not where it needed to be because now a church member done up and called your ass out. Moving on. All right, moving on. We're just getting into some celebrity news. We're going to tap and get on out of there. We ain't going to stay on it too long because I got to get my show off, child. I got to get out of here. All right? I don't want to leave, but I got to go right now. It's given I might have to do, I definitely got to do another popping in because shit. All right, so as you guys know, Rihanna and A$AP Rocky, they are expecting another baby. I hope it's going to be a girl this time. But she is she is expecting baby number 3. She is huge. She is about to go any day now. Rihanna don't stay pregnant long, I've noticed. Like, she just literally announced that she's pregnant, and now it looks like she's about to give birth. I'm like, damn, that's the shortest 9 months I've ever seen in my life. But A$AP Rocky has made it very much so known that he wants him and Rihanna's family to be as big as the Wayans family. Y'all know it's 1,000. It's about 1 billion of them Wayans. It's a lot of them Wayans. So it's given that they want a big family, and he's vocalized that.
Last time I talked to her, I was asking y'all how many more. I mean, how big is this family gonna get?
We're gonna be like the Wayans family, you know? Yeah. I mean, love is beautiful, and it's just spreading it, you know?
By the way, is that the girl you've been waiting for?
It is, man. It is. Right here. You know what I'm saying? Right here.
You know what I'm asking.
Right here.
Appreciate it. You know, last time I talked to her, I was asking y'all.
Because he kind of hinted at, like, what is it going to be this time? And he holds up a doll, a Smurf, which is like a Smurfette. So is he kind of low-key saying that they're going to be having a girl, or is it going to be another boy because the doll is blue? I don't know. He kind of subliminally threw out it. Well, it's going to be, right here. I don't know. So what do y'all think about A$AP Rocky saying that he and Rihanna want to have a family as big as the Wayans? Okay, so this may not be their last baby. They may keep going, child, and just keep having them. It's like 10, 12 of them damn Wayans. It's a lot of them. So shout out to them. Okay, shout out to them. Shout out to Love. Okay, she obviously loves this man. Okay, the way he jumped over whenever he got found not guilty. Y'all remember I showed that to you guys when he got found not guilty for his most recent run-in with the law. He dived, y'all. He dove over a whole bench of chairs to get to her and hug her and embrace her and show his love for her. So they really love each other. Like, I can't even front. I love it, honey. Black love. Let's get into somebody who don't love each other anymore. And that is Russell Simmons and Kimora Lee Simmons. Let's get into it because she has something to say about his ass sitting over there Indian style in Bali on his bullshit. So Kimora Lee Simmons, honey, says that Russell Simmons told her that he got a lot of women because of her. What? Says that I'm glad you know that because you're my bitch. Now, y'all remember that Kimora Lee Simmons made it very much so known that she's still financially taking care of Russell. She's still financially taking care of Russell, even though her current husband is now getting ready to be facing some time in prison for some fraud activity that he was involved in. Kimora Lee Simmons is married to this guy who is into some type of fraudulent activity, okay? And he's looking at serving some time in prison, okay, behind that. But Kimora is said to be still financially supporting Russell Simmons while he's still over there in Bali sitting Indian style talking shit about her. Let's get into it.
First baby daddy used to always say when we were friendly, he would say, I get so much P word because of you. And don't do that. Don't laugh like that. You're going to have Braxton Hicks right now. He's going to start cramping down low.
I get so much pussy because of you.
He would say that, and I would say, that's right, and I'm glad you know that because you're my bitch. I would say that.
Well, it is true.
But he'll tell a different story, but this is...
I think guys get a lot of pussy from who they date before.
For sure.
Sorry,
and I think a lot of girls over there have come and gone thinking that they can replicate that situation, but not knowing or being aware of what I brought to the situation. What I brought is not what you bring, honey. My first baby daddy used to always say when we were friendly, he would say, I get so much P word because of you. And don't do that. Don't laugh like that. You're going to have Braxton Hicks right now. He's going to start cramping down low.
Y'all hear that? She was like, I'm glad you think that because you might be biatch now, okay? Last time I checked, nigga, the reason you eating, sleeping, and anything else your ass doing over there in Bali is because I'm sending that money up over there, even though you were saying that you ain't giving your daughters no damn money. So Kimora is making sure that Russell is still good even after their divorce, all right? She's getting ready to, I already told you guys, I want to say like over a year ago now that she was talking about revamping baby fat. So if you guys still have y'all baby fat, don't throw it all out yet. Like my ass did got rid of baby fat. I think I got maybe one pair of jeans downstairs if I can still fit them. Her baby fat line, she's getting ready to bring that back with some new stuff. Okay. So yeah, so Kimora's still bringing in the dough. She's still bringing in the dough. What is it? Shoe Dazzle? Is that Shoe Dazzle? I think it is. I think she's over Shoe Dazzle or whatever. If you guys are buying shoes from that, where you got to go on, put your credit card on there, and if you don't click skip the month, then they take your money out. Okay, and then you're forced to go buy a pair of shoes. Y'all know how the shit work. All right, I used to have Shoe Dazzle. I was like, listen. I be forgetting this shit. I don't want no shoes this month. But if you don't click on skip the month, then they go ahead and take your shit out anyway. And then you got to go and purchase a pair of shoes or it just sits there. So Kimora's still making a nice bag. Kimora's still a good businesswoman out here, but she kind of got tied up with the wrong individual and married this son of a gun. And now his ass is about to be going to prison and she has a child with him as well. So she got several baby daddies, as you may know. All right. The guy that played Amistad, she got a child with him and he's tall, grown and handsome, looking just like his damn daddy. She has two daughters with Russell, as you guys know, and she has a baby by another guy as her new husband as well. She got like 3 baby daddies, and she got 3 baby daddies, and she's good. She's good. Kimora is getting child support from her baby daddies, and she also has her businesses that she runs. But I don't know why, maybe probably through divorce, that she's still supporting Russell and his bullshit. Okay, even though he cut all of his kids off and told him he won't do shit for him. I don't understand it, but she pretty much let it be known that he's telling everybody that, hey, I get all the women that I get because of you. And let's not forget that when he did get Kimora, she was still in high school and the nigga was in his 30s. Go figure. All right. It's giving grooming. It's giving grooming. All right, let's get into these clowns right here. And no, I'm not promoting the show. Let me say this, because somebody put it in my comments. Let me just say this. It's called content. Let me take the trigger warning banner now, because we don't need that no more. When I played the piece of Love and Marriage Huntsville bullshit from yesterday, guys, I'm not promoting the show, but if there's anything that's like hot news as a content creator, I'm talking about, am I reviewing the show? No, I'm not reviewing Love and Marriage Huntsville, but anything hot that's going on, anything that's worth talking about, I may talk about it. And if I do that, it's not to say that I'm promoting the show or anybody on the show. I saw somebody drop in my comments yesterday say, "Oh, so you're promoting the show now?" And I see Wanda saying that she like you now. I don't have any control over who like me and who don't. Let me just go ahead and put that out there. I don't have any control over who like me and who don't. I'm not sure why Wanda's saying that she don't dislike me anymore. I don't know why that is the case. I have not had a conversation with Wanda off the record. Me and Wanda ain't went out for drinks, okay? We have not had any comments in the DMs. I don't know what the fuck is going on. But if a person like me, great for them. If they don't like me, great for them. I don't have control over that. I'm just over here doing what I do, which is put my content off. Occasionally, I drop down in the comments when I see, or if I'll go and support who I want to. But I have no control over who like me and who don't. So to say that me and Wanda are just these best friends, honey, and I done went down to Besma and then went down there and ate a potato and all this shit, it never happened. Okay, so let me go ahead and clarify that, because I keep seeing people asking me, what's going on with you and Wanda? I don't fucking know. Okay, I don't fucking know. If the Lord came down and touched her and said, Wanda, don't be mad at Caramel anymore, that's her choice. But please don't be in my comments on the bullshit to tell me who I'm friends with and who I'm not, and who I'm supporting and who I'm not. Technically, I can support who the fuck I want to. Let me just go ahead and say that. But never in the history of neverdom did I ever say that I was reviewing Love and Marriage Huntsville. Did I support them? Did I support what happened? Like, no, I never said that. So any content that I show on my channel, whatever the case it is, okay? Because I talk about everything over here. I talk about everything. I talk about everybody. Y'all know that. Car Chronicles, you're going to get some of everything from politics, celebrity topics, whatever it is. People are so shallow-minded, okay? Grow the fuck up. Like, where is it where you got to automatically just hate somebody? I don't hate Wanda. It's not that I like Wanda or hate Wanda. It's a mutual situation. She's not said anything negative about me, so there's no reason for me to say shit about her. We are grown women. I'm a grown-ass woman. I like who the fuck I like, and whoever I don't fool with them. If Wanda decided to grow up and not dislike me anymore, that's her prerogative. Maybe that's growth. But stop running around always expecting people to hate each other and always be at each other's necks. It's not about that. The same with the situation with Marcella. If she's watching me in the bushes, let me just say this. I don't have a situation or an issue with Marcella. If Marcella want to watch my content, that's her business. I never said I was friends with Marcella. I said I'm cordial. I think everybody watched the video with me, Empress Radio, Tay, Shay Renee. Who else was on there? There was a lot of people on there. Marcella was on there as well. I think we came to a mutual understanding that we could be in the same space and be cordial with one another and not be like this. You say something about me, I say something about you, and we're constantly going back and forth. Everybody's tired of that shit. To be honest with you, the subscribers, they're tired of the shit. Like, people want to come on YouTube and it be a safe space, and it be a space where you can come and get content and everybody get along, and you're not at each other's neck and always fighting. That shit gets kind of stupid after a while. Like, you got to think about, what the fuck are you upset about? I feel like my disdain for, at the moment, for Marcella was through Wanda. When me and Wanda were going through it, because Marcella and Wanda were friends, I feel like there were some strays caught because of that. Because some things were said in that moment. And everybody watching the live, Empress's live, shout out to her. Shout out to Empress. Where she had black women coming together. And I thought the shit was beautiful. Never, ever would I ever thought that I would have said to Marcella, and not that I hated her, because word is bond. I used to watch her on All About the Tea. Okay? Schoolboy as well. And so many other people that were on the panel as well. Let me just say this. I feel like Marcella called strays as, Wanda and I were going back and forth on our bullshit. Okay? And it was all because I was doing commentary on Tisha. That's where the fallout began. Okay? It was stupid as fuck, and it still is. I don't have it out for nobody like that to where I want to be going back and forth like that anyway, because I live a very peaceful life. I'm not doing YouTube back and forth shit. That's so juvenile to me. It's dumb as fuck. But yeah, if Wanda decides that she don't want to drag me or that she is going in videos and saying I like Caramel Rail now, that don't got shit to do with me, boo. God bless you on your journey. I don't have nothing against Wanda. I really don't. I don't have nothing against Wanda. I think it was fucked up, some things that she said and did in the past. And I addressed that. Y'all saw me drag the fuck out of Wanda. Y'all saw it right here on my channel. Okay? Yeah, I think it's a beautiful thing for black women to be able to come together and get along and not be at each other's throats and dragging each other. Like, that's a beautiful thing. That's the goal. The goal is to be a peaceful environment where people can go tap in over here. If you like Empress, great. Go watch what she got going on. If you like Tay, go watch Tay. If you like Brown Skin Girl, same thing. And et cetera, Didim. If you want to watch her, if you want to watch Shay Renee is funny as hell. Shout out to her. I love me some Shay Renee. You want to go over there and watch her? Great. If you want to go watch Marcella, go watch her. I'm not telling y'all not to watch nobody. I'm not telling nobody not to watch nobody. But as far as people continue to have beef, it ain't over here. Please stop popping in my comments saying you want me to get along with people. I don't have a problem with no one. When y'all see me come on, I'm doing content. Content. Okay? Period. I promise you. This shit is so stupid. I don't do juvenile shit at all. But let's get into this clip. So let me go ahead and make that announcement, child. I'm not promoting Love, Marriage Huntsville. If something's going on the show, somebody get in a fight, I might talk about it. Okay? If somebody go to jail, I might talk about it. Okay? If Ariana and Martell get married, I might mention it. Does that mean that I'm supporting Love and Marriage Huntsville? No. Nobody can tell me what to talk about. Nobody can tell me who to like and who not to like. Okay, people, stop the bullshit. I'm 40-something years old. I'm a grown-ass woman. Okay? I'm a grown-ass woman. I respect my mama. But even after she tell me something, I'm probably going to do what the fuck I want to do. If it's within what needs to be done. I'm just saying, people need to grow up. Stop always stirring up shit. Stop dropping in people's comments and insinuating shit you don't know about. If you want to know something, ask me. I'll tell you. I don't have shit to hide. Ask me if you want to know. I have no secrets. Seriously. Stop trying, people. Stop doing that. So you and Wanda are friends now? Did I save that shit? Let me see. And I don't even want to put this person on blast. But hold on. I saw that shit. I was like, what the fuck? Hold on. Did I save it? I'm trying to care about this shit. I kind of don't. But let me see. Did I save it? Oh, no, I didn't. I just blocked that person. So if you're watching me, you probably, if you can't comment no more, you probably block. Okay. Because I'm feeling that way now. I'm kind of tired of the bullshit. I want my environment over here to be a peaceful environment. So if you over here on the bullshit and you drop it down in my comments and you say some shit that's kind of off-putting, I'm probably just going to go ahead and block you because I don't have time for that. I'm trying to create a peaceful environment so that my people that want to watch me and get great content can come over and get just that. Let's get into this clip though. Okay. Let's be respectful. You may not agree with everything. And if that's the case, don't come over here. Don't come on. And that goes for anybody that you watch. Don't go to their channels telling them what to talk about. This is my channel. I will talk about whatever I want to talk about. Whenever. I put it in the description every time I go live to say what I'm going to talk about. So when you see that, why go to somebody's channel and click on the video and sit and watch it and say, why are we talking about this? No, bitch. Why the fuck are you here while I'm talking about it? You had an option to watch or not. You chose to watch. So as soon as I talk about what I say I'm going to talk about in the description, you're offended. Mental illness is real. Prozac, Paxil is what they prescribe when you're having those issues. Okay, get the fuck out of here. Let's get into this. Kimmy, and bald-headed Reese. Okay, they are talking about this stupid ass. Let's get into this, child. I ain't even gonna give a description. We just gonna play this shit.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
Hey,
you know what we
guys.
doing? Checking up on this building, a little bit of construction.
Can y'all see that? It's coming along. It's taking a minute. You know, patience is a virtue, though. Patience is a virtue.
It's gonna be a nice little restaurant. It's gonna have some really nice.
It stopped
nice
raining
features.
for like a day.
See, Maurice still leasing that damn Lamborghini.
So we came to check on our properties.
Are you? You said our properties?
Sneak peek.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, cause you telling them about that?
I'm not telling.
Oh, you ain't telling them that we bought the block?
No.
Oh, okay.
You bought the block, but you couldn't save your house because Kimmy, you had to do a short sale on your house that was going into foreclosure. Gotcha.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
That's a small ass restaurant. Like you're gonna get about 5, maybe about 2 tables in there. Okay, all that shit gonna have to be to go, whatever kind of restaurant it is. Because I'm hearing that that's gonna be their storyline this season is their restaurant. I heard through the grapevine that their storyline this season gonna be something about them having a restaurant. So thank God y'all got a storyline because every season that y'all been on here, you didn't. So
you know what we doing? Checking up on this building, a little bit of construction.
Can y'all see that? It's coming along. It's taking a minute. You know, patience is a virtue, though. Patience is a virtue.
It's gonna be a nice little restaurant. It's gonna have some really nice.
It stopped
nice
raining
features.
for like a day. So we came to check on our properties.
Are you? You said our properties?
Sneak peek.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, cause you telling them about that?
I'm not telling.
Oh, you ain't telling them that we bought the block?
No.
Oh, okay.
anywho, okay. So Maurice, shut up, Maurice. He get on my nerves. Maurice get on my nerves, and Kimmy with that damn country accent. Yeah, we're here. We're about the block. We blocked the block, girl. Okay. That's all y'all gonna talk about this season? Who cares? All right, moving on. Did I talk about that already? Yeah. What else I got? All right, so I'm gonna play this last thing, and then I gotta go, y'all. I gotta go because I gotta run this. I gotta run these fucking reports right quick so I can be on time. All right. All right, so this is a last one. This is gonna be a haha. I need a haha child because I done got up here and cussed people out and then went snapped off on some people because baby, these people just y'all be doing the fucking most sometimes. All right, so when a grandma and her boyfriend call it quits, this is what happens. All right, shout out to Snoop. All right, y'all ready for this? Y'all about to laugh. Let's go.
You don't want me? No. Then why the fuck I keep coming around?
That's your dumb ass, bitch. You begging.
Oh.
And you drunk.
And I'm finna stop coming?
That's your business.
And after the day,
okay,
we ain't gonna never do this again.
Never. Be friends.
I'm finna go to the Himalayas, and I'm finna leave and go up to the highest mountain.
I don't give a damn, but don't you be trying to
No, don't
this.
give a damn.
No, I don't.
And I don't give a damn.
That's your damn business.
So what we feeling
you
like?
Ain't finna run that
So I mean you feeling about each other now?
You can get the fuck away from me. That's how we feel.
Leave that. You don't want me?
No.
Then why the fuck I keep coming around?
That's your dumb ass, bitch. You begging.
Oh.
And you drunk.
And I'm finna stop coming?
That's your business.
And after the day,
okay,
we ain't gonna never do this again.
Never. Be friends.
I'm finna go to the Himalayas, and I'm finna leave and go up to the highest mountain.
I don't give a damn, but don't you be trying to
No, don't give a damn.
No, I don't.
And I don't give a damn.
That's your damn business.
So what we feeling
you
like?
Ain't finna run that
so I
right
mean you feeling about each other now?
You can get the fuck away from me. That's how we feel.
Leave that. You don't want me?
No.
Then why the fuck I keep coming around?
That's your dumb ass, bitch. You begging.
Oh.
And you drunk.
And I'm finna stop coming?
That's your business.
And after the day,
okay,
we ain't gonna never do this again.
Never. Be friends.
I'm finna go to the Himalayas, and I'm finna leave and go up to the highest mountain.
I don't give a damn, but don't you be trying to
No, don't give a damn.
No, I don't.
And I don't give a damn.
That's your damn business.
So what we feeling
you
like?
You ain't finna run that.
So I mean you feeling about each other now?
You can get the fuck away from me. That's how we feel.
Leave out. You don't want me,
baby.
The wife.
He said, well, why I keep coming around here then? I said, oh, she said, I don't fucking know. Old people, when they fight and argue, are so funny. If you just sit and listen to them just go back and forth, baby, they are funny. And she lit his ass up. He like, why you don't want me no more? What I keep coming over here for then? She said, I don't fucking know. I love it, y'all. I love it. That was funny to me. But that's gonna be our show for today. Thank y'all so much. I'm sorry for fussing at y'all today, child. I had to snap off a little bit. I had to go off because some of these people be just doing the fucking most in the chat. I was just like, what? I'm just gonna start blocking stupid people that say, if y'all say some stupid shit in the chat, I'm just gonna have to go ahead and block you for real. Cause I don't be having time for that. I be trying to be in a peaceful place and just, y'all feel me? I don't have time for that extra bullshit. I really don't. If you're coming over here on the petty bullshit from now on after the day, I'm gonna go ahead and make the announcement. I'm just gonna start blocking people. I'm gonna start timing it. If you come in the chat with that bullshit, you're gonna get banned for real. I'm serious. I don't got time for that, y'all. I'm trying to be peaceful. I'm trying to have a peaceful environment, and I am trying to create that when over here on my channel. I want a peaceful environment where you're not feeling bullied. You're not feeling like, y'all feel me? I don't want nobody to feel bullied. I don't want nobody to feel like somebody's coming for you. My mods already know. I've already had a conversation with my mods of how I want things ran over here. I don't want no shit over here for real. And that goes for also in the comments as well. All right. Be respectful. If you don't understand something, ask a question. Don't always assume and run with shit. That's how stuff gets started. And I'm saying it right here on the record. Officially, I don't have a problem with anyone. Y'all hear me? Take that wherever you need to take it. Caramel does not have a problem with anyone. I live a very problematic life. I don't have a problem with nobody. I'm not beefing with nobody. If somebody got beef, then it's not with me. I'm not beefing with no one. I'm not mad at nobody. I ain't fighting with nobody, like for real. So please stop saying this. Can y'all just get along? Who is y'all? I get along. I get along whoever get along with me, period. All right, whoever don't, I don't give a fuck. I'm over here living my best life, doing me, putting out my commentary, and that's what I will continue to do and continue to create a stress-free environment, fun environment. Y'all see how much fun we have over here? We dance, we laugh, we have jokes, all of that. We do all of that, and that's the environment that I want. I want y'all to come here and get all of that when you click on the Caramel Real Show. All right, I appreciate you. With that saying, I appreciate you guys coming over and supporting. For those of you that love this channel and love what we kick out over here, I appreciate you all, and please continue to do so. And I'm gonna keep giving you guys a great show and keeping you guys updated on everything that you guys want to know about. And also feel free to hop in my DMs and send me stuff that you want me to talk about. I told you, because I want to talk about what you guys want to know about. All right, whatever topics y'all come across, say, Caramel, hey, can you dig deeper into this and see what's going on with this and talk about it on the show? Sure, I'll look into it and we'll talk about it. All right, because I want to talk about what you want to hear, because I love y'all. All right. Let's get out of here. Y'all have a wonderful Monday. I will be doing a pop-in later on today, but I got to go, guys. I got stuff to do. I got to get my work done, and I'll see y'all later, okay? Thank you to my mods, KBR, Bill Wilson, Tyra, Scorpion Miss. Thank you, Rose Armstead. Thank you to TV Podcast. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you to all the content creators that stopped by as well. Thank you to all the Caramelians that stopped by as well. Even thank you to haters. Like I said, you're still helping the show. Thank you. Okay. With that being said, honey, let's go. All right. When you feel low, you can still go. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you guys are not getting notifications, that's because you're not subscribed. All right. Not sure what the hell YouTube has got going on, but please make sure that you are still subscribed to the channel. All right. KBR, can you go ahead and drop the link for the channel for me? Please subscribe. I also have a backup channel. I'm going to start posting over there as well. As you guys can see, that's dropped here as well. Okay, so please go ahead and tap on that for me, and I will see you guys later for the next video. All right, let's go. You can still go, even when you feel slow. You can still go, even when there's no hope. You can still go. I never answer to no, man. I still go, 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 yo, go, go, go.
hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range, cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why